Okay. Well, that's a great idea, Chris. So I'm just going to leave it on while I set up.
Boom.
Yeah, I keep
I'm
wanting to do like
full
Eric
of
Andre
good
and just like
ideas.
jump on the table or
Some would even
You
say
would jump on the table.
great ideas.
like just like break through the table.
I was really concerned that he was going to do a flip onto
We
the
keep
table. a
joking
second
about
ago.
Yang Talks. At some point, someone's just going to like make the green screen like collapse on us. It's
It's
like
gonna be me. It's gonna be.
gonna be me.
We do have to be careful. We're talking about references and stuff. I don't know how weird that is for
We don't want
like
to get
music
got.
references and.
Well, we can't sing songs.
no cease and desist.
Can
from
I-
We
Britney
literally
Spears.
just did.
It's gonna be
Player
super
Awards.
easy. Can it?
Well, we can't sing songs. Literally, the both of us just did that.
But we can't sing songs again.
Oh, we get one freebie.
Yeah. How do we feel about spoken word poetry that just happens to be
Slam,
lyrics
slam poetry.
of
Is
songs?
it helpful to organize
Like
these,
spoken
or-
word Smash Mouth. Of course.
It's happening.
Uh,
You just need longer tape to tape it to the tile.
yeah.
Like, because that part's fine, right? It was just the part that was on the cloth. You just got to get longer tape. I can help with this.
Man.
Oh, God.
So Springsign, huh?
So,
That's pretty cool. Are you organizing the tokens?
I am.
That probably sounded
Are they two-sided?
They're no longer two-sided.
Ooh, it's been a time since I've played. Also, they're just like everything's so high quality. I don't.
So this is still the ninja.
I'm so like
You guys are from everything.
I love
I do.
Ninjutsu. I had so much fun with that
and
game.
do.
Oh, I did call
Yeah, it was a good name. The last time I played this, there was Pokemon Energy. So the fact that there's no energy cards, which I don't know what they do in Pokemon, but I do know what they do here.
I know what they do in Springsign.
Yeah. Well, no longer because they're not here anymore. They're gone.
They're in our hearts.
We can't.
In our hearts.
If I'm not allowed to
we just
sing.
talked about this, Olivia.
I'll pay you the royalties. It's fine. I don't want to worry about this for the rest of the night. All right.
More tape.
Assume the position.
This is never going down now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good. This ain't gonna be the last
Good?
game we record.
This light never should have existed.
I agree. This is kind of a piss poor place.
Whoa.
This is the
Whoa.
after
That
hours
light
behind the
is
scenes.
trying its best.
I thought
And
you were
this
saying 'cause
used
I
to
said-
be a dance
I
studio.
thought you were doing that because I said it was not.
The dance studio is at the Fashion Square Mall now.
You can tell it's
Is
right
it?
there.
I didn't-
It's still on the ceiling.
They're still with us to this day.
Sorry,
I didn't realize they're in the like the mall.
anymore.
Is
Yeah.
there anything else in the mall?
There's still Spencer's.
Okay.
There
There's
is
about to be a gigantic Home Depot.
Oh.
Java, which is like a nonprofit that have helps.
Shava.
You guys, we just talked about this.
Oh, we can't sing songs. We have to get it out now.
That was a different word with the same cadence as a song. That was totally different.
Oh, I told Cass about Ishikana. Anyway,
What's Ishikana?
it's a spider from Magic the Gathering, but the way I said it was like Ishikana. Bow, bow. And it's like now I have to build this commander
Yeah,
deck.
have a flow. Russian ones.
Yeah.
All right, everyone gets a reference card.
Reference
Ooh,
card.
Reference
They're-
card.
what?
One pass it
card.
down.
References cards.
Bam.
cards.
Bam.
References cards.
What kind of
Andy,
reference?
I am incredibly impressed. Like
you know how to
it's just,
print a card.
Well, no, I just like
This is a real game.
I have had we've talked about your progress on the game, but I haven't actually gotten to play
He's gotten to
it
see.
or
He,
see
hasn't,
it.
he hasn't gotten to see the professional
Like,
side of the game.
yeah.
So.
Like legitimately, last time I played it was Pokemon Energy. So.
Legally distinct energy.
Legally distinct energy cards from the world's second most popular trading card game.
They were called the Energons.
Yeah.
In the Springsign universe.
Energons. Wait, there's
That's
Energon
also-
in this, but not humans.
My name is Optimus.
And I am a squirrel.
Optimus Prime. Really, the first lines of the first movie are in the beginning there was the cube.
Yeah.
And my sister and I just cracked the fuck up in the theater. It's like, oh god, this is terrible. We are gonna enjoy the hell out of it.
That lasted on the board for 0.5
I was
seconds.
reading it. I was saying what's changed.
Are there any other songs that we should get out before we
During the
start
behind the scenes part of the video.
Yeah.
Santa baby.
Christmas?
I don't think that actually has any copyright. I
Oh,
think
there we
that was
go.
free to us.
But we can't say happy birthday.
I was gonna do the Maryland happy birthday, Mr. President.
My roommate does that for everyone that he knows his birthday.
For Lobo, for just Lobo. Everyone be quiet. I'm singing to Lobo.
Yeah. No, like yeah.
The baddest dude.
To the bone.
Oh, is that another? That's another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
We,
just
we
trying
gotta
at
get
this
him out
point.
now while we can.
Hey, now we're
So-
all star.
This needs to be shuffled, please.
I guess we need to. How's the video look? Should we zoom this in so they can actually read the cards, or are we just gonna read them like this stuff?
You can put it full screen.
This is fine.
They got components on their computer. They'll make it work. They'll enhance just like we did earlier.
Enhance.
We probably should read what the cards do.
No,
aloud.
for sure.
Yeah, I think we should read what the cards do, and like if I have time, I'll like go back and like put screenshots of the cards and stuff when they pop up.
Ooh,
Oh, that's nice. That's what made
That's-
that help
that's
because you have all
fancy.
the image files.
I have all the images.
That's
so,
fancy.
I mean, if we're doing all this work, we might as well make it good.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's the philosophy I've taken to this whole project.
It's throw it
If we're
away.
gonna do
Throw it
we might
away.
as well do it right.
I don't know if we want to release this game anymore. Like,
I've made cancel the game joke about 4 times so far tonight.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Well, I got my last one in. This game looks sweet.
This is my personal favorite.
Can I be me?
phase of-
You
I-
mean me? What? Who
Can I
you?
be me? I was hoping you were going to like infer what that meant and then pick one for me.
this is my personal favorite phase of the game.
Satisfied sellers
Literally.
leave.
Good day, sir.
I said good day.
I said
Well, I never.
I can't believe.
Another satisfied customer.
Oh, those aren't dice anymore.
Nope.
Oh,
They're
that's
just
cool.
fixed now.
They're just better.
That's cool.
They're just better. Could we move
This
some
one's got
of
a
these
fancy hat.
over there?
Yes.
Yep.
I don't need any of those.
Yeah, like halvesies. Yeah.
Who needs an economy?
A macadamia.
My name is Optimus Prime, and I am a squirrel in this
I am a squirrel.
in this
Why is-
humble town of
What did we decide
Springside.
that thing is? I am a simple country. What is the
Badger?
He-
The Babbages.
a
Babbages.
Yeah.
Cabbage?
The Pabbage
He's a
batch.
cabbage farmer.
Cabbage.
They're
They're like pumpkin cabbages.
Okay, so here's what we got, guys. We were playing Springsign. These are the player boards. This is what we got. I'm gonna teach you guys how to play, which you guys probably need because
Mhm.
you haven't played the game in like a million years. I've changed a lot. Anyway,
So, the people on the internet haven't played it all yet.
I've heard it's a big improvement.
I feel like it has been too.
Well, we certainly hope so for this.
So I think that we should each choose our character. Each character has a beginner side, which is, it's beginner. It's for a beginner, like non-gamer player. I think that we can handle the adept
Well, it's probably the
advanced boards.
probably the version most people are going to play, right?
Right,
So
I
it's
think
probably
so.
better to showcase that.
Are
Yeah.
we in the video?
Yeah, we've been
Yeah,
recording the
why
whole
not?
time.
Yeah.
Non-gamer is tough.
It's a bad.
What? What's wrong with non-gamer?
I would say like an entry level.
Entry level gamer. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
sure. I mean, yeah, that's
You don't want to
You wanna- you
alienate
wanna take
people
another
from the
take?
beginning.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Give us your
fair
money.
enough. The beginner player boards are for entry level gamers.
Mhm.
And the adept player boards are for people who want a more crunchy
A
experience.
little more spice to the game.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Soldier just cares about fighting stuff. He comes with an extra rage card.
You
Which,
are
like-
slightly off.
So I'll just put it on.
Yeah, we'll put it on
Yeah.
screen.
You come with an extra rage card. It serves as like an extension of your action. So like the angrier you get, the more you can do in like your fight action.
Oh, wow.
So like, if you're like maximum angry, you get to like do like 6 different things
Maximum angry.
when you take that action.
Today I was only moderately angry.
It's
I was
yeah,
a little upset.
He's got cool, grumpy, peeved, enraged, and berserk.
I love
so,
peeved.
Ooh.
Peeved is a good one.
Peeved is right
Is that
in
a
the
phase
middle.
of the turd? Like the
not,
peeve
not
phase?
quite, but you can be a fight while you're peeved, I guess.
Nice.
You've got the gardener who cares about like planting stuff and getting. You have unlimited inventory slots for one thing.
Which
Yo.
is huge.
Yeah, that's pretty big actually. The reason why is because some of your actions are more expensive. They cost extra fish, and you are going to have to do work to get more fish. The way that you do that is by planting tokens on these harvest tiles here throughout the game. It's a bit of a dance, but after a few seasons, once she gets enough fish to start doing stuff, she really starts doing stuff.
And you get to hold on to it forever, so it's nice.
Yeah, exactly. It's unlimited inventory, so
Yeah.
you're not limited in that regard. Magus, this is probably the blue player.
Oh, magic term.
Legally,
I'm here for magic term.
legally distinct blue flare.
Yeah, so the Magus just cares about relic cards.
You
Like
tried to
her-
hand that to Bren.
Right, yeah, I was like, I
Yeah,
assume
I'll
this
probably
might
be taking it, but
I assume this is the one that Brendan will want.
Yeah.
But you care about these relics. Normally, to get a relic, which is like an engine component, it gives you like a new ability. Normally, to get one of these cards, you have to take a study action, which is a bit expensive. The Magus can take a cheaper study action called Experiment, which lets you put one of your like markers on it, which means that even if you don't own it and it goes to somebody else, you can still use it. So
Ooh.
you end up having access to like twice as many relics as most people.
Is that something that you can use it while it's in the market as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Smuggler is my personal favorite just because she's like super weird. Her whole deal is she has almost no inventory slots, but that's because when she would have to discard resources, she instead puts them on settlers in town. And so long as you put a resource on a settler that doesn't produce it, so like we're going to need 8 settlers, so if you don't mind laying those out. So each settler produces 2 resources.
Oh.
So if you were to discard like an orange iron token onto that first guy who doesn't produce it, it counts as contraband. And you can freely spend any contraband you want. But of course, it's also available to other players. So there's a bit of interplay there. Yeah, we can adjust a little bit. Yeah, that seems good. The proprietor, very interesting. You some of your actions are more expensive and a little less powerful, but that's because you have access to this invest action, which lets you basically buy one of these buildings. You do that by like putting your marker on it, and then from then on, whenever somebody uses that building, you also get a benefit. This is kind of a like rags to riches and backs to rags character. Like you live or die by like which buildings you have. And finally, the scoundrel. The scoundrel takes some work to get going. Yeah, the no good Martin Vanderbilt. He you kind of want to hire bandits instead of settlers, because when you hire bandits, you can use them to like grift settlers in town, which lets you take their resources for free. So you're in some ways you're kind of playing against the town, but it's kind of a upside down way of usually playing the game.
But still not enough that you don't want like anarchy to win.
No, you definitely don't want anarchy to win. But yeah,
Because then you don't have people to grift.
Because no one lives in the town.
The scoundrel is basically like a leech on the town and just trying to
Sounds like my kind of guy.
they're
So
all good.
The
but,
other
yeah.
side of the board, they're all the same.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
are they? Is it like if you're playing a game of Springsign, this game? Do you want all of them to be like? Do you want all of them to be adept if you're playing adept, or can you like cross play?
That's a great question, Brendan. You can mix and match. So a player who is more experienced or who might want more of a challenge, they can play an adept board, and an entry-level gamer can play a beginner board, and it'll be a fair match. We're still, balance tweaking that, but it's that's basically where it is.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
No.
Come
No.
full release.
Yeah. So you could pick a beginner board if you wish. I think the adept ones are going to be more fun for all of us.
It's also a little more exciting to, I'm sure, see in
Yeah,
like the,
I think so too. And I'll be doing like a rules video with the like beginner board too. So
right with just like the very base. how to
Sweet.
play.
yeah. We can choose these now, or I can go over the rules of the game first, and then we can choose then. It's up to you
I
guys.
think, for the sake of things, especially because like as we go through for everyone watching, maybe it makes more sense for us to go over the basics of everything, and then we can kind of
Sure.
introduce ourselves as we pick our character.
That's a great idea. Okay, so let's start out to begin with. Could I get some help? We're going to be putting tokens on characters, so we're going to do the first replenish phase, which means that the town is generating new resources, and I will explain what all of this means.
I am just far away enough to where I don't have to do
You're
this.
you're just vibing.
That's okay.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be
You're the comic relief.
here. Yes.
We're kind of all the comic relief, actually.
How dare you?
Never been funny.
Never touched the stuff myself.
And we'll need two yellow tokens there. Yeah.
I simply refuse.
Okay, so
That is not my job.
for the sake of explanation, I'm going to use tokens here as if they were in the middle of a game.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But okay, so where should I begin? In Springsign, your goal is to get to 4 votes because this is a 4-player game. Once one of us reaches 4 votes, that is going to trigger the last season of the game. So we'll like finish playing out the round, and then at the end of the round, we'll see who has the most votes. That person will win. In case of a tie, its popularity is the tiebreaker. So how do you get votes? You get votes by being popular. Over the course of a season, which is a game round, we are going to be competing to gain popularity on this track here. At the end of every season, the town is going to hold a vote. So whoever is in the lead, so the gardener in this case, is going to reset and score a vote. Okay? So everyone else stays where they are. So there's a bit of a leapfrogging action that goes on. It is possible to score a vote in the middle of a season. If you're at 7 and you gain more popularity, you immediately reset to 1 and gain a vote. That's the only way that you're going to gain votes, is just by getting popular, wait until the end of the season, or just going past 7.
It's getting so popular that
Right.
So when I get a vote with the end of season voting, do I go back to 1 or do I go back to the start?
Start.
Okay.
so it is slightly different.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only reason that matters is because of a very small, like, weird technical gameplay reason that I won't get into.
Sure.
It might come up. It might come up in gameplay, but
Yeah, it's just like if you're at the top, it's better to like not play the game and like wait until the end of season voting instead of working to get more popularity.
Right.
If you go back to start, but if you go back to 1, then it's incentivizing to make
I see. So
makes
it
more
kind of
mathematical
like
sense to keep going.
jump starts you to the next vote.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. There are a variety of ways of getting popularity in the game. The big one is with buildings. Buildings are going to change over the course of the game, but here are the starting ones. We've got the Hill Route Holdfast, which says whenever you explore, that's one of the actions, you get a popularity. We've got the Jacklander Bank, which says whenever you take a relic, you get 2 popularity. And we've got the Market Square, which says whenever you feed a settler with only 1 token on it, you get a popularity. And I'll remind you guys of when these come up. But these are like passive effects that are applying to everybody. So you don't need to like have a building or whatever. It's like once you fulfill one of these requirements, you immediately get that popularity. But let's take a look at a player board now. So here's the beginner proprietor. On your board, you've got actions. The actions have costs and effects. So a simple action is feed. Costs 1 green fish token. Once on your turn, when you take this action, you pay the fish, and then you resolve the effect, which is to take a resource of your choice from a settler. So like here's my turn. I have my fish. I pay it, and then I get to take one of these resource tokens from these settlers. I don't typically like to go over every action exhaustively at the beginning, so I'll just kind of do a general run through. The hire action costs blue news tokens. It lets you hire a settler so they work for you and generate new resources for you. The study action, which costs purple lore tokens, lets you take one of these relics, which are passive or active. They're cards that give you new abilities. So you can hire a settler to get more resources, or you can study a relic to get some new passive bonus or a new action or something.
Right, and I guess notably for both of them, once you either once they work for you or once you own the relic, no one else has access to it. So it's
right,
very
exactly.
important to note that.
Exactly. The fight action costs red swords. Lets you fight one of these bandit dudes in town. When you do that, you get to resolve its bounty ability, which is always a choice. It's always an option of get some resources or get some sort of popularity or take a settler in town sometimes. Or you can get a popularity for each bandit remaining in town. So if there's 6 bandits in town, it's becomes very, very juicy to fight them. The sell action is what you use the orange iron tokens for. It's very straightforward. It's, you spend an iron and one of anything else to get something of your choice from the supply, or you can always just spend 3 tokens of your choice to get something from the supply. Explore action is the most complicated action, but you're going to be doing it a lot, and it's honestly really rewarding. It's what you use the yellow work tokens for. When you explore, you're going to play the top card of the world deck. It's going to be a building or a relic or a bandit. And whatever it is, you're going to get some sort of benefit for it. Typically, if it's a building or a relic, you're going to get to take all of the tokens in the market that you play it in. So if I explore and I play a building card and I choose to put it here, I'm going to get 2 swords. And as the game goes on, there's going to be more tokens that build up here until somebody puts a card down there. So exploring can be a great way of just getting a flush with a lot of resources. And finally, the return home action. Everybody has this. It doesn't cost any resources. When you return home, you take one of these harvest tiles in town, and then you basically bow out for the rest of the season. So you can't take any more turns that season, but you get first pick of these tiles, which sets you up with fish or a popularity or the first player marker for the next season. Anything I didn't really cover?
I feel like that's pretty much the gist of things. Obviously, with the adept player boards, what we kind of went over is going to be a little more complicated, but I think it'll be easy to pick up as we're playing.
Yeah, we'll go over the adept player boards in more detail once everybody picks what they want. There's a few other rules I haven't talked about specifically in the cleanup phase, but I think we're just going to get to that when we get to it.
Great.
So that said, does anyone have any questions, or you want to?
And it's, I guess, because one of the options when you return home is taking the first player marker. Is it sequential actions, like I take an action, you take an action?
Yes.
Kind of so on? Okay.
Right. Whoever has the first player marker, whoever has the first player marker, the Folk Warden token, they're the first player, and play continues clockwise from them.
Okay.
Okay. And you can take as many turns as you want in a season. That's something I should have said. You can take as many turns as you want in a season, and you can take as many actions as you want on your turn. However, your turn ends once you take an action that says pass turn at the end of it. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So, for example, the feed action, it doesn't say pass turn. So if you take a feed action, you can just keep taking actions, right?
Oh, I see. Okay.
But once you take a higher action, that's a bit more of a chunky action that says pass turn at the end of it. That means once you hire somebody, your turn is done.
Okay.
Basically just kind of showing the passage of time in town.
Right.
Yeah.
Any other questions right now?
No, I think
Okay. What do we got? What are we feeling, guys?
Amy, the
These
purple
characters.
one.
The purple.
I'm going to
We
be
knew it.
Do you want to also, I guess, introduce yourself formally now that
Oh, sure.
And I guess put your board here so people can kind of see.
Yeah,
Let me
my
grab
name is Bren. I'm playing as the Magus. The Magus? Magus?
Magus?
Vegas? I don't know.
Magus?
Hey,
I'm a
You know.
cool cat lady.
whatever
Who cares?
colloquially makes sense for you.
I
guess.
really like objects
Relics,
and
in fact.
their use of them.
Yeah.
So I will be using objects, maybe even your objects,
Well, we'll see.
to my benefit.
Do you have a preference, Chris?
No, I don't. So, I mean, I don't mind picking. I can pick next if you want, but I don't really have one in general.
Cool. I
But if
want
you
to be
have
the
one-
angry bear.
That seems right. All right.
I'm
Let
rage
us know.
motivated. My name is Olivia.
Yeah, but what about your character?
My my character is called the War Brother Paul Prophet, the soldier. Despite his steady gaze and gruff demeanor, you can sometimes catch the turmoil lurking within Paul Prophet. Most folks say he's still haunted by his years in the Imperial Legion. That is a tough story, Mr. Soldier.
Oh, I didn't mention that I had a name.
You get to start with because everyone's very sympathetic.
Yeah, my
Oh,
name
they
is
have a
Inquisitor
story
Elena Grimm.
Elena
Ooh,
Grimm.
that's nice. You want to give us her backstory?
Sure, brilliant, discreet, and with a knack for confiscating black market relics and legal ones. Adept Grimm's past is just as mysterious as her exact rank within the Order of York Hollow.
Yeah, that's where you come from.
Oh, I mean, I knew that.
That was a test.
Yeah, that was a test. I was saying
You
if you
failed.
knew the lore of Springsign, person who designed the game.
I think I passed.
Speaking of which, you want to pick next and introduce yourself
Formally. Sure. I will play as. I mean, I think I gotta be the smuggler.
The one that you like.
She's
yeah.
my
I think
favorite
it's
character. Yeah. I am Captain Wendy Bucksbard, the smuggler. Captain Bucksbard's always worked the river, and despite the Imperials, monsters, and pirates that infest it nowadays, she doesn't plan on changing venues anytime soon. I'm a high-spirited, stubborn, tough. What do you call those? Muskrats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
so and
I was like, I don't know
Yeah.
where you're going with this. How fast did you do the Kessel Run?
I did it with I don't know, 5 knots.
5 knots. That's good.
Yeah. Oops. Okay.
Hopefully I didn't mess
Well,
this up.
no.
Also, do you want
I
to
don't think that messed anything
formally introduce who you are as well?
up. Yes. I'm Andy. Hi. I'm
Hi,
the
Andy.
game designer.
Hi, Andy.
I'm the game's designer. Yeah.
Yep.
You'll be hearing my voice a lot soon, so I apologize for that. And
Oh man, I want a bonus card.
yeah, I'm sorry.
You're about
That's
to have
tough.
a lot of bonus cards.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll pick last.
Yeah, what do you want?
I think I'm going to take is it the profiteer? Is that what
The
is it?
proprietor?
Proprietor. Thank you.
Yeah, we saved the
Yes.
mest for last.
Proprietor is
I-
fun.
I have, and Andy can kind of attest to this. For a long time in the game, scrap, I guess if you're calling it iron now,
Mhm.
was always kind of a weird thing to balance. I like characters who try to use it. I think it's fun. I'm curious to see what owning buildings is going to do for the game. So I will go over the blurb. My name is Chris. So I'll be playing Barkeep Murphy Barnes.
Mhm.
Is the board here. Murphy's seen hundreds of would-be mayors at his tavern. Funny how they always think they'll rule the town and never suspect he's already got it bought and paid for.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So sounds like my kind of guy too. So I'm very excited to see how this goes. I'm on the beginner, so there we go. Bam.
Brendan and Chris,
Yes.
I'm giving us our starting resources. You are each going to get one of every resource, and Brendan is going to get an additional popularity, which I already moved you up because I made a unilateral decision and made myself the folk warden, which is the first player.
Rude.
Yeah, I know. It's my right. It's in the rules, and he gets to take the first turn.
That's tough.
It's okay. You'll be fine. We can move those green.
Does Olivia also start with an extra?
Yes, she does.
Because
And-
she's cool like that.
I also need my player markers.
right.
It should be behind you, I believe.
Need
Box
5
of
those.
tokens.
Is that
All
including the two
hail
that
the
go up
box
here?
of tokens.
Yes. So you'll need 3 for yourself
Got
because you can
One
mark
for
up
each
to
building.
3 buildings. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Perfect. There you go.
So we're gonna have to do some amount of reading player boards as we play the game, but I think it'd probably be good if I just kind of gave us a detailed walkthrough of how each character works.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
Okay, so I'm the smuggler. Most of my actions cost the same as the beginner board, except for my higher action. My higher action is a little cheaper. What's special about me is that I have very few inventory slots because whenever I exceed my inventory slots, I have to discard tokens that go to settlers in town. And I have to do this at the beginning of the game because I start with more tokens than I can fit. So I think I'm going to put a fish. We'll put a. The reason I'm doing that is because so long as there are tokens on a settler that didn't produce those tokens, it counts as contraband, which means that I can spend it. So I'm basically using settlers as like an extension of my inventory slots. That does mean that they are kind of open to being interacted with by you guys. So like if you hire a settler with my tokens on it, you take those tokens, you can feed settlers as normal to take their tokens, and you can feed them to take my tokens if you want. However, whenever you do that, whenever an opponent takes a contraband token, I get a popularity for it.
Nice.
So you're taking my token, but I do get some reward for it.
I guess it's sort
That's
of like
interesting.
the settler sort of being like, oh yeah, I got it from
Yeah,
like
exactly.
so-and-so.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like shipping goods to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Olivia's the soldier. You have a very interesting explore action. When you explore, you play cards from the world deck
Mhm.
until you play a relic or a building, and you mark each bandit that you've played with your score markers. That's because bandits that you've marked, you've kind of like said they're yours. You know,
Mhm.
you're gonna fight those guys. Whenever somebody else fights those, or you return home like past a season, and there are still bandits in town that you've marked, you get angry, which means you increase your rage card. So to begin with, your rage card is going to start on the cool
Nice.
level. So you've just basically got a normal fight action. But as you get angrier, you're going to stretch out you're going to get more and more abilities in your fight action. That'll just, you resolve it all in order, and then you kind of reduce your anger.
Should be very
So
exciting.
you
to
reduce your anger once you've used the fight ability?
Right, because it'll say it on the ability itself. Like if you
I
read
see.
grumpy, yeah, you reduce your rage after resolving that ability. Yes. Chris, as the proprietor, as previously mentioned, can purchase buildings by spending 3 iron tokens. When you take the invest action, you're going to mark one of these buildings, and whenever a player, any player, including you, triggers that building and gets popularity for it, you take a resource of your choice from the supply.
Perfect.
Now that we're going to have to keep our eyes on Chris because that, like, some buildings that's okay, some buildings that's quite good, some buildings that's not so good, some buildings that's really, really good.
Right.
So this building in particular is going to be very good for you.
And I suppose the counterplay of that is by putting a building on top of one I own, I have to kind of rebuy that building.
Right,
So,
exactly. When the way that markers work for players who have markers, a marker stays on a card until that card is either discarded or covered. But otherwise, it just stays on that card forever. So once you've bought a building, you're going to remain in ownership of that building until a new one comes out to cover it.
Seems pretty sweet.
Yeah, that board can sometimes kind of chug along for a while, and sometimes it just can totally
We'll see.
explode out of nowhere.
I'll do my best to see what I can do with it.
Brennan, as the Magus, you have access to your experiment action, which only costs 2 books. That lets you mark a relic in town and get a popularity for it. You have access to the ability of whatever relic you've marked. Period. So long as it's not in the trash,
Okay.
you have access to it. That means that even if another player hires or studies that relic to get it, you both share that ability now. Another thing to note is that whenever a player studies a relic that you've experimented on, that you put your mark on, that player gets a yellow work token and a resource of their choice from the supply. So players are incentivized to study relics that you've marked. Gives you kind of a discount.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I count as a player who's
Yes.
bought a marked relic? Okay, so I could use my own
Yes.
discount.
So you get to try it for free, and if you like it, you can.
Right. So the question for my board is: let's say a relic comes up in the world deck. What happens to that? Like, do you cover up a relic that's in the market?
Yes. So if a player takes an explore action and discovers a relic, they're going to put it in one of these markets here. If they put it in, if they cover a relic that you've marked, you lose that mark.
Very,
That's-
very similar to my buildings.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Probably won't happen too much, but it could.
It's going to happen every time now that you
Yeah.
said
Well, I was
that.
saying, the players are sort of incentivized not to do that, right? Because they get a bonus if they leave your relic.
That's
token
true.
There.
Right.
That's true.
So
Something I'll note for both you and Chris, when you're considering which of these cards to mark, when you're considering what building to mark Chris, and when you're considering what to mark Brennan, also consider how many tokens are in that market, because that's the reward that someone is going to get for putting a card down there.
Okay.
So, once we get past the first season, there might be like a pile of tokens here and like none here. So this would be a really safe building for Chris to invest in, because nobody's going to put a card there. And if you put a card here, or if you put a mark here, someone's definitely going to cover that up and like get that pile of tokens. So yeah.
Well, also for me as the proprietor, it's going to be interesting in the sense of like, I want to sort of incentivize people not covering buildings that are useful for everyone, right? Because if you cover it up, then that ability is gone. So it's better for me potentially to get the reward versus you just losing that ability entirely.
That is potentially true. That is potentially true. Okay, how are we feeling? Do we want to jump in?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think we're good.
cool. So I am first. I'll take the first action. I am going to start off. I probably want to hire somebody. So I think we are going to begin by taking a feed action. And we're going to feed. I'm going to spend my fish. Goes back to the supply. I'm going to feed
So you can just let me know. I'll hand you.
Feed that guy right there
Sure.
for his blue news token. I'm going to spend 2 news tokens. Actually, here I'm gonna gamify it a little bit. I have this fish here as contraband. I'm going to choose to spend that right now. So I'm going to spend it on another feed action to feed this person again. Now, because I fed this person, whenever you feed a settler with only 1 token left, which I just did, I get a popularity. So I'm going to move up 1 on the popularity track. I'm blue. Yeah. Now, I can't fit that token, obviously, so I'm going to have to put it somewhere. I think we're going to put it right there.
is
you
that
can put your contraband. You have like unlimited, basically.
Right. I can put it wherever I want.
and you can use that token on stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Right.
when I feed a settler, I can take that.
Right.
You're good. And if
Dope.
you hire that
Right.
settler, you
If
get.
you exactly.
Yeah.
You get right. Once you take a higher action, you take the
Mhm.
settler and whatever resources are still on it. So like if you hire that guy, I'll get a popularity, but you'll get a settler with and 3 free resources. So,
Spicy.
okay.
So Andy's going to be kind of incentivized to sort of spread the wealth around. Although
Probably.
you could get risky and just kind of put it all on
Yeah.
something that seems unappealing.
Probably don't want to do that, but it's something I can do. All right, my last action this turn, I'm going to spend my 2 news tokens and something else. I think we're going to spend. I probably won't be able to do much else this turn, so let's go ahead and spend my lore to take a hire action. And I think we want to hire... Let's hire this guy.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'll take him. You.
Who's your new friend?
This is Blue River of Aodhan. And he comes with a iron token and a lore, so
Yep.
they're going right to me. And that is a pass turn, so now it's Olivia.
Great. Okay. I will. Woo. I will feed Olivia Steelheart.
Who's
Whoa.
Who's that?
Get
Sounds like
myself
trouble.
some combat muscle. Excuse me. Got fighting on the mind.
That's right.
Fighting brain.
Tweak. Another one. Do some fighting.
Mm-hmm. More swords. Yeah, makes sense.
Sell tracks.
Then
Cool,
I'd like
cool,
to
cool,
take
cool,
the
cool.
explore action, which will
Excellent.
cost
Oh, for
some
you, it's
work
fighty.
and some muscle.
Who shuffled this? Did they shuffle it well?
I'll shuffle. Or
Okay.
Brandon,
You
if
go
want
ahead.
to.
Someone shuffle it well.
I'm going to continue to
The-
do nothing.
The cards were all like organized by type,
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
very-
going to need a
it's
really
probably-
good shuffle.
Yeah, I got you.
And is my explore the same as everyone else, or is it quite different?
Yours is quite different.
Okay, so just to reiterate, it says play cards from the world deck until you play a relic or building. Mark each bandit you played, and take all the tokens in the mark. Take all the tokens in the market you played the relic or building in. Pass turn.
Yeah.
You take all of these.
So a
just in
market
this-
is only one of
That's
these,
all,
right?
yeah.
So there's
Got it.
6 markets in. Okay, so go ahead. So you're going to play cards until you hit a relic or a building. Let's see what happens.
All right. We've hit a building.
Okay, so you're going to
Nice.
put it in one of these markets. Wherever you put it, we're going to like lose access to that,
Mhm.
and you're going to get all those tokens. One more thing. This building here says whenever you take the explore action, you get a popularity. So you're going to move up right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, and now continue with what you were doing.
All right, and you said earlier that Chris would really benefit from this. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's-
cover
yeah.
I appreciate that.
That makes sense.
It's tough life here.
Take some
trying
muscle.
That's very logical.
Try to be the capitalist at the table.
Oh my
That's very logical. Okay, so Olivia's just discovered a new building for us. This
That's a cool building.
It's cool. All right, I'm actually really excited this came out so early. This building gives us access to a new action, and anybody can take this action. This action is called Recover. It costs a yellow work token and a purple lore token. You get 3 popularity, then you choose an opponent. They take a relic in town.
Whoa.
Wow, that's very powerful.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hello.
And that is
Jesus.
the explore action is a
It's
pass turn. too.
So that's
Yep.
the end of me.
That's-
Hello,
that's it.
friend.
Hi.
I'm going
Hello,
to start
friend.
this table
Well,
talk a
hang
little bit
on,
early.
I'm friendly too.
Yeah, but your turn's not right now.
It's like,
But
But I've got
arguably
the
friendly.
resources. I can do it. I've
I
got the
can't help but
resources.
notice that there's a building there that gives relics.
Very nice.
That's pretty cool.
I guess one thing of note, I believe I'm the only player board who's allowed to do this, which is the bargaining action.
Yes, I
Yeah,
forgot
so-
all about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
I may as well. Actually, this is perfect since you opened up
Hello.
the window for dialogue. So my bargaining ability is I can trade tokens with other players on my turn or their turn, provided both players accept the trade. I may not give tokens without receiving anything, or vice versa.
Yeah.
So,
So,
it is
as the
incentivized,
proprietor, you are the only character that is allowed to trade with other people.
which is great.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I've got all the wares.
Yeah.
right? So
Where?
somewhere, I don't know.
Somewhere.
Resisting urge to sing song.
It's
Please
tough.
continue.
It's very tough. Yeah. So, well, you seem interested in people using that building, right? So,
Yeah.
it's. I'm also kind of hoping people do that, but I'm not really sure what sort of game this is going to be since it's the first time with me playing this character. So I have the ability potentially to put one of my tokens down pretty early. I can
Yeah.
do it. I could do it potentially right now thanks
Yeah.
to like
Mm-hmm.
the things that come up and my other abilities. So it's very interesting already to kind of see.
Yeah, you can go all in and
Yeah.
like put
And just
a
hope,
marker down.
sort of, yeah.
But that if someone covers that, that's a lot of wasted potential.
Yeah, I agree. I think I do want to try it though. So let's see, especially with you being excited about how that building works. So let's see if people actually use it or not. So first, I'm going to take a feed action.
I'm definitely going to use
I
it.
believe you.
Nice.
So I'm going to feed to take the iron from the settler here.
Yeah, that no longer gets you popularity.
It doesn't, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And then
because that building's covered.
the building's been covered.
Oh,
Right.
That's tough.
Town has changed. And then I have a sell ability where I can discard tokens into the market to then take a token from a market.
Right.
That would,
That's a good point to mention. Nothing is ever wasted in Springsign. So if at any point you have to discard tokens because you have too many, they don't go back into the supply. They go into the markets. Okay. So
the only time they're
right.
kind of wasted is when they're being used for
Right.
what their function
Gotcha.
is.
When
Basically.
you eat them.
Exactly.
I mean, these books.
No one can stop me. I don't think I'm going to be fighting or hiring anybody right now. So I think I'm going to put those into the markets here. And then that will let me take a resource from one of the other markets.
Yep.
From my ability. That also is still not a pass turn, which is kind of wild, actually. For me.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So
That's
I think I am going to invest. I think it's worth trying it and
Mhm.
see kind of where we go.
Yep.
So I think I will invest. The tough question I have right now is I feel like there's going to be a lot of exploring going on.
Possibly.
Yeah,
Possibly.
that's a tough one. I think the more exciting option is for me to pick this, but I think the more strategic option would be for me to put it on the explore.
I think you're going to get some use out of that.
I think so.
Also, you can insider trade. Like if you activate this building, you also get
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And what do you get for?
Right. So for my thing is whenever a player uses the action or ability of a building I've marked, I get a resource of my choice from the supply.
I see.
Yeah, and that could
Okay.
be you. You could use your own
Yeah,
building.
anyone is able to do that, but I can do it myself as well.
Correct.
Okay. That's pretty cool. You get a popularity for that?
Yeah.
When you take that action?
Yes.
I do.
Yep.
Perfect.
And that is a pass turn, so it's on your
It
Bren.
is.
All right. Hi, everyone. I was hoping that would help me make decisions, and I don't think it did.
Well, now if you use that building, you get +1 resource. So that's
Yeah,
nice.
but
I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine.
it's more. I have to do like a turn of setup. I
Mhm.
think for what I want to do, and I don't think I have enough resources to do that.
Andy, I'm realizing that we did not speak about anarchy
Oh, that's true.
I like to save that for
for our
Later.
cleanup
For
phase.
during the
Okay,
cleanup.
I'll worry
Well,
about anarchy later.
yes.
It's just looming in
I'm
the
worried about
background.
it now. Though.
it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna be fine.
It's fine.
Just don't discover like 60
Yeah.
bandits,
Barely an inconvenience.
which I know is like your whole.
I love exploring.
Olivia's
That's like
I'm
your
sorry,
whole
what?
reason to exist.
Just
I'm
looking for a guy to fight.
Going to need the book from Olivia, the character, not the player.
Mhm. Okay.
No, nothing has changed.
I too would like to mark a
Ooh, exciting.
relic. Have you been a mark?
Nice. Oh,
This
that's
one.
so good.
So this
So
relic is
good.
whenever you, me, gain a relic, I get either a popularity or a resource.
Pretty good.
So good.
Yep.
Okay. Also, I'll say this at the beginning. We definitely have not discovered every like possible combo
Mhm.
or whatever in this game.
Oh, and I get a popularity
So-
because I'm so cool.
So the game is quite balanced, but still, we could discover something that's not balanced, and that's just part of the fun.
I was gonna say that might
Yeah.
be just part of the enjoyment. Of it.
Okay. So I've got a book over there, gear over here. I think that, yeah, I don't think there's anything else I really want to do. So, this is kind of awkward.
That's tough, huh?
That's awkward.
I was hoping that you would ignore that building
Okay.
for no reason in
so
particular.
This building lets me spend these 2 resources to get 3 popularity and give someone a relic. But this building says whenever you take a relic, you get 2
So you
popularity.
give them 2 popularity.
This just makes the prospect of making a deal with someone
What
even more
happens if there's a
tantalizing.
tie for
Uh,
popularity?
For the end of season vote, if there's 2 people tied with the max popularity, 2 or more people, they all score a vote.
Nice.
And everybody resets.
I'm here for ties.
Does anyone want a relic, and will you give me a relic on your turn?
Oh.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna take that action on my
I
turn.
could mess with a relic.
You could mess with a relic.
Oh man, we're all messing
you
with
don't-
relics.
but-
Let's
but
But
you
who
don't
has the
have-
resources
You don't have the
available?
resources, Olivia,
To give you a relic? Or to go to Sally's?
to go to Sally's
Scrapyard.
scrapyard.
I would love the relic. I cannot say my prospects to going to Sally's scrapyard.
Olivia would like to request a relic in place of her giving you violence.
I definitely
No
don't
deals are
want
binding.
it. No deals are binding. All right, that just sounds like a bad deal.
It sounds like you should give me
Hi,
a
Andy.
relic.
I don't want to deal with Chris. He's already got this building on lock. That's Brendan.
Hi, Andy.
You're my best option.
You're
So
my- you're
what
my
is the deal?
I give you a relic with this building. You give me a relic with this building.
Let me read these other relics.
What do you think about that?
Do you want me to read them? Would that be easier?
Brennan, I think that if you do anything to help Andy, the most experienced player and designer at
Well,
the
no.
board-
Don't
Well, hold
worry
on
about
now.
that.
we
This
might-
combination is very, very powerful.
I'm actually kind of excited that this is kind of happening in the.
I might have to
Um,
explore. Actually,
okay.
'Cause that's
If
too
you
powerful to exist.
decide to give me a building,
a relic,
sorry, if you
I can't give you a whole building.
Oh man, that kind of ruins my play. If you were to give me a relic, and you were to not give me the middlemost relic,
You get to choose which relic you take.
I do.
Yeah, they take a relic in town,
Yeah.
so you choose.
That's tough.
Now I will say to get myself back into this conversation, if you use that action, I'm basically giving you a free resource. So it seems kind of weird to like leave me out of the conversation
How are you giving me a free resource?
because of my ability, right? When
No.
you use the
no.
You get it.
get that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was whoever used
Yeah.
the building. I,
We're
no.
basically
I
giving you two
misunderstood.
free resources.
I misunderstood the way you explained it earlier.
Yeah.
I
He said,
apologize.
please take that action.
No, I mean I want people to take the action. I'm just trying to make sure I understand how it works.
I will happily receive a relic.
Okay, this building is this combination is too high stakes to exist. So I'm gonna go ahead. Can
What would
you
you like?
spend my purple there?
Sure.
Yep. I am going to take a buy action or a sell action. Sorry, I'm going to take a sell action for a fish, and then with my fish and my gear, I'm going to explore.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wise.
Do you have any
I get a-
special rules with your explorer? Or is it just first card?
It's
said that?
it's just I play one card. If it's a relic or a building, I put it in a market.
I'm kind of
and
rooting
take
for
all
a
those.
bandit.
If it's a bandit, I get to put a sword and a resource of my choice from the supply on a settler in town.
Oh, cool.
You kind of provide
Right,
like the weapon
exactly.
to fight them. Like, oh, I
Exactly.
didn't
It's a relic, not what I wanted.
Hey,
cover
Yeah.
Bren's token.
What-
No, I'm not
what
gonna
what
do it.
is the relic?
I only get one thing. Okay, so this is the fancy hat stand. It says whenever you take the folk warden hat, you get 2 popularity.
Oh, I'm gonna be doing that.
I'm
you
gonna
better believe
put
that's
that
happening.
right there. So I'm
So you
still
get the food.
still in the conversation, and that is my turn. Sorry that took so long.
It's okay.
Go ahead,
Well,
Olivia.
I think
Figured I have a very clean turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and fight. Cost me 3 muscle,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna get rid of this no good scraggly Dan.
Oh,
Not
nice.
Dan.
And when I do that, when I fight a resolve falling, I'll take the bounty of the bandit, which is 1 popularity. So I wouldn't mind moving me
we
up.
can choose either way.
I could choose either. I will choose the top option. The bottom
No, you
option
shouldn't
would
do
be
that.
to take a popularity for each bandit in town, which is currently 2.
Mhm.
But I'll take 1 popularity, and then I'll take. I will know the name a fish,
Yep. A work
a work,
and an iron,
and an iron.
Oh man.
and that goes.
that.
That guy gets discarded.
To get discarded
So
over
you've-
here.
Successfully eaten him.
I mean, you are a
That's
bear.
just my mind flavor text.
And that is the end of my turn.
To kind of backtrack a second about you complaining about how long your turn took. That's sort of the enjoyment of the game, is because there's a lot of like moving pieces, and everything interacts kind of with everything.
That is part of the fun. For
I kind of
me,
to backtrack even further. So the game is called Springsign.
Let's just reel back our
back
whole
even,
turn, yeah.
even further.
So
you
we
want
just-
to make a
You want to make a board game
Yeah.
about?
Let's
a
just
cute
restart.
animals?
yeah. All right, so now I have a decision to make. I kind of set myself up to use my own building. I don't know if I
Hey,
want
Chris.
to give
Yeah,
somebody.
man.
You should.
Oh,
It's
now
not that
you're
guy.
interested in talking.
I think you should talk to me
I mean, honestly, part of me is also just kind of fine with
because I think I'm going to be the person that's using that building the
you know,
most.
returning home and kind of getting a little popularity. Maybe it doesn't help me right now, but it helps me kind of set up for later, longer turns, future.
But what if? Hear me out.
I'm listening.
You did
Mhm.
an action
Mhm.
that like gave me a relic or whatever, and I
And,
gave
and then you
you,
pass the.
and then I gave you that cool one that gives you the hat thing.
Oh, that's fair.
mean you give him. He gets to choose.
Or whatever.
Yeah, but I probably
Whatever.
will choose that because I like to bow out early. I have a business to run. I can't be up all night.
I don't think you should deal with me. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
You didn't want to scratch mine.
Olivia, we should work together because
I have resources
you
again.
have resources.
I don't know if you know this about you and your negotiation game. You're a terrible negotiator.
No.
You literally left me out of the conversation. Now you're like, but deal
But
me
you
back
could.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
If you'll
All
check the
right.
minutes back.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, so I think I will use my own building. I'm kind of not sure what I want as far as my bonus supply, but we'll do the ability first.
Cool.
So I gain 3.
Are there relics underneath
Yes.
those? Oh, so
Yes, there
we
are
might
cards
see-
under cards. If there's still technically a building under here. If this building were to be removed, the building under it would return to being active.
cool.
Same
Okay.
with relics.
Right.
It's like
So never
they're not
activated.
active while they're in here.
Sure.
Well, except for Brennan, he's got this one.
Right.
But once one is purchased, the other one becomes available.
So let's see.
So from here, you just choose a player.
Yeah, I'm curious as to know who's the safest player.
I think it's Olivia.
I'm gonna put my hand on my chest.
I
and
think it's
mean that.
Olivia.
Yeah.
To be
Olivia
honest,
does-
I
Olivia did
promise
just
only
fight
to
a
do
bandit.
evil.
I only fight bandits, not fellow opponents.
That's fair.
Oh, that's
Olivia's-
tough because
Olivia's
you
got
have
the fewest schemes going on.
you have
right
more
now.
resources
if
than
I
do.
pick you, are you likely to pick the relic that I want,
Ugh.
which would be the fancy hat?
Well, she gets the fancy
I
hat.
can't confidently tell you I've read what the relics do.
That's fair.
I think for the sake,
she would get this?
of the game, I
100%
yeah, for the sake of the game, I'm going to pick you anyway. I think.
Yeah.
And then while you're while
I see
you're doing
how it
that,
is.
I'm going to pick my random.
Okay. So here's what
okay.
happens. Chris gets 3 popularity.
Yeah, which I've moved.
You also triggered your own building,
Yeah.
so you get a resource of your choice from the supply.
Which I think.
Olivia gets 2 popularity for getting a relic, and you get a relic.
That's-
Also, if you
that's
take this one,
ridiculous.
you get Brennan's benefit, which is
a work and a resource of your choice.
I do think I just want a combo on my battling.
that's
Good John's cloak.
makes a lot of sense. Okay,
We did it.
that was it. Okay, go ahead, Brennan. That was
Okay, so you got the 2. Okay.
this is a lot. It's a lot of stuff happening.
All right. I'm going to trade these 2.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm going to sell these 2.
I guess blanket statement. If you're ever interested in what I have wares wise, let me know because we're allowed to trade on your turn.
Right,
or my
right,
turn.
right.
So right now I have a fish. I don't know if that's
Ooh.
appealing to anyone, but I do have one.
Not currently, but I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. I just want to kind of let that be known.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, how do you feel about this blue token for that green token?
For hiring. I suppose I'm not against it. Sure, we'll see what happens. Why not?
Okay, I'll bring him.
I'm not here to not barter.
All right, I would like to
Barter's your
feed
middle name.
that bird. I don't know the bird's name.
This one?
Yes,
That's
Stanley
Stanley
Brothers.
Brothers.
the Stanley Brothers. Heck yeah!
We know those
What would
guys.
you like?
Can I have a purple?
You got it.
And then I'm going to
Surprising no one.
study a relic in town
Nice.
and get this one.
My God.
He's doing it.
He's doing it.
He's popping off.
So that cashes in my
Genuinely
token.
scared.
So I get a work, and I'm going to choose a lore. I also get 2 popularity.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes, thank you.
Nice.
And I get this cool thing that whenever I gain a relic, I get popularity or a resource from the supply.
Nice. That
Very
does
nice.
not trigger itself, by the way.
Why not?
Because I said so.
Wow. Okay,
He
that's
did.
fine.
He did write every rule in the game. So
I can make up rules. It's in the rule.
All right.
Um,
That's my pass the turn action.
okay. So now it's Andy's turn, isn't it?
that's right. Would you like to use my establishment?
Oh.
Would you
no.
like some news?
No, I don't. I'm going to please take one of those work tokens on. Yeah, either guy.
Yeah.
They're both,
There you
they're
go.
both
From
fine. Okay.
Brennan of Bogtown.
Yes. And I think.
Oh.
Do we just explore again? I think we just explore again.
I should have put my token
Let's
on the Explorer.
go.
It's the
I'm
right
a
one.
fool. I should have put
I'm
it on
doing
there.
I think you made the right choice. I just didn't realize this building was out there because that's crazy.
Well, hopefully not for much longer.
Um,
It's ruining business.
it's another relic. Not what I wanted. That is a really good relic, though. We'll put that right there. I'll get these 2 things, and that is my turn.
Great.
Go ahead.
I will use this here fish to feed my good friend, Father Kreitzman.
Sounds like a very fine fellow, fine fellow if I've ever heard of one.
Then
I
I
don't
will
like
use.
that
Who
this-
could?
I'll use the muscle and work to take the explore action.
Did you notice that you're a troublemaker?
I did. I think you pointed that out last time.
Instead of bandit.
So I reveal a relic.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted.
No, we're hitting all the relics.
Swoop. I was told that we would not.
You don't want to get that one?
You don't want a free iron?
Oh, I can just take it.
Yeah, that's how markets work.
I love.
You
It's
kind of
free
showed
iron.
up to the market and you're like, I don't know what this is worth. Who wants it?
So at this point, exploring is pretty risky because, I mean, if you get another relic, you're kind of not getting much out of it. But, okay.
Just kind of assessing what people
Mm-hmm.
have going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to return home.
Mm.
I think that makes the most sense for what I've got
I
available
wanted to
me.
return home.
I know you did, but it might surprise you which one I pick.
This one? That would really surprise me if you picked that one.
You got it. you figured it out. Actually, gonna pick this one.
Okay. All right.
I'm assuming we don't resolve.
We don't resolve them yet.
Okay,
Okay. So Chris is out for the
I have
season.
returned home, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
put this here to remind myself that I'm.
And you're
Yeah.
orange.
Chris is orange, so he is going to get another popularity soon.
Hmm.
All right.
People love capitalism in Springsign.
This game is all
Yeah.
about capitalism.
Maybe.
How great it is.
So
No.
the resources I have are to
No.
give someone a relic.
Unless you're just walking around the streets punching people in the face.
No, this is a game about winning.
Same thing.
Brian, what do you got for us?
Protecting my town for me and not to become mayor.
I'm kind of in an awkward spot with my resources.
Well, that's why I like bowing out early is good, right? Because you get the best resources
Right.
available.
Yeah, but then I don't get to cash a vote.
That's fair.
It's
No.
tricky for me to return home too early because I really just have so few inventory slots. I can't take much from season to season.
Now hear me out.
What if
What
Andy?
if you used my building?
I probably honestly will.
Well, what if you both?
Andy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, are we doing it?
So
I'm down.
Yes.
my
doing
thought
it.
being,
Capitalism.
hypothetically speaking,
We'll do it. Okay.
if I give you the opportunity to take that Folk Warden's hat bonus,
Wait, I don't want you to do that.
I'm not going to take that.
okay, okay, that's fine.
Do you want it? Do you want me to take it?
I think it just
Olivia.
wants not us
Yes.
to take it.
How's it going?
It's going great. Thank you so much for asking.
Wait, why are you talking to her?
Do you have a
I'm,
reason-
I'm here.
Wait a minute, I'm the other person who uses
Ignore
building.
the man behind the
Oh,
curtain.
my
Yeah.
God.
I don't really have anything to offer other than a relic
Other than
in these
friendship.
trying times.
How do you
Yeah.
feel about building a better
How do you
Springsign?
feel about relics and their use of them?
I love relics.
Okay, is there one that's particularly calling to you?
The bottomless pot.
That is heckin' cool.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah. You know what? Sure.
What?
I would
Which one
like.
did you want me to take the hat stand?
I would like
I
to
think he
give.
just doesn't want you to take the one that he wants, I guess.
I would like to give Olivia a relic.
Oh my God! What? She's already got one.
What is happening?
It's ridiculous.
So generous.
So
I
I
fight
get
good.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, this is so crazy.
You get 2.
Because I'm taking the
Because you're
bottomless
gaining a
pot.
relic, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my
And
God.
I get a resource of my choice because you use my building.
Oh my God! Everyone's gaining from this, but
I'm
me.
going to take an iron.
Okay.
Well, you did design it. It's really your own fault.
Wow. Okay. What a position. Well, I guess I'm gonna do it too.
What a game, what a
And
match.
now I'm gonna help one of these 3 schmoes.
Hello.
Hello.
I do
No,
feel like
don't you
I'm-
hello me.
Yeah, I do feel like I'm probably the safest to help.
No, because you're getting so much benefit.
Right, but I'm also the closest to you in popularity right now.
Yeah, but if you send me over,
Right, if you send it,
then you might just back
All right,
door to
Olivia.
a point.
Go ahead.
keep picking.
What the heck? What do you mean? What the heck? I'm just continuing what you guys did.
Oh, I'm getting another relic?
Yeah,
I
you
think
are.
so.
Spicy.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Okay.
This is my favorite part of Springsign.
The
Saying-
chaos.
Sure.
Yeah,
Whatever you want.
You should have given it to me.
Wow, they're all so good, you guys. You don't want these?
I would
We're-
love one.
We're totally gonna regret this, but you know what?
I didn't cause
Oh
this.
gosh, she's getting that
I
one.
got myself a nice pipe.
Yeah, I just want this to be clear that I had no actual say on
You know
this.
what?
I did give her
Serves
the
you all right.
I gave her the first relic. I didn't think everyone else would give her one.
First
everybody
season of the game, I'm taking you all down with me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
With
really know I have
Bear's
a
about to
Olivia,
go
crazy combo
you
in
get
my
two
own pile.
popularity.
I would love to popularity, which brings me to 1 vote.
That's
yes,
correct.
it sure
So
does.
you'll get 1 vote, and then you'll be here. Correct? This
2,
one?
yeah, right.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. That was my turn.
What a
Go
wild
ahead,
turn!
Olivia.
It didn't feel like your turn. It felt like Olivia's 5th turn in a row.
Me?
Yeah. Is it your birthday or something? Did I miss something?
Oh, man.
We all just want to see Olivia have fun.
That's
you know?
true.
Thank you, you guys. I really needed this.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean I'm having a very pleasant week.
I'm trying to figure out how
Ride that
I
way.
win now. This is gonna be an uphill battle, I think.
I think with all of my beautiful relics, I
God, they're so good. Such a good
I
combination.
know, and the pot is gonna let you pop right off if you want.
See,
Maybe
the-
not this turn because the fighting resources are kind of
yeah, I don't have
spoken
any
for.
Right.
muscle available to me, so I think what I will do
Oh,
is take a humble turn and say I've got enough relics this season, and I will
You're
return
returning
home.
home.
Well, one of the things I was going to
Okay,
point out
that's
before
fair.
you officially lock that
Okay, well.
in, with settlers, if they still have resources on them, they do go away at the end of the turn,
Yes,
correct?
yeah. So let's. I'll quickly run through the cleanup phase.
Yeah.
So
Great.
what happens when we all return home
Mm-hmm.
is first off, dissatisfied settlers leave. So what does that mean? So these settler guys here in town, they all are here to work, and when we do not purchase enough of their wares, they are dissatisfied with our town and they decide to leave. So that means that any settler that still has a token on it, no matter where it came from, that character is going to leave town and
I
its
can't let that
tokens
happen.
are going to be discarded.
Right.
It's a normal part of
The reason I brought it up specifically for you
The
is
frontier.
you'll be losing a fight.
Okay,
So-
I would like to not
Okay.
return home. I've got unfinished business to do in town. I have to care for my people, both on the battlefield and in the kitchen. I will be using my bottomless
you.
pot. You know, nothing makes more food than a bottomless pot, so I will spend 2 of iron,
You know what
to
that
get-
means, though.
a hot.
Next season, there's going to be a lot of starving settlers.
Maybe.
We're
we
going
could
to get
say.
Is that item one time use?
it's one-time
It
use.
will
Yes.
be, yeah, it will be.
So I've used pondered with my pipe. That's so flavorful and cute.
You've used empty on the bottomless
Oh,
pot.
I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Still cute.
Still cute,
Still
not as
cute.
cute.
Okay.
It's fine. I
Wait, the
guess.
bottomless pot had a bottom?
You did in fact find the bottom after
Who knew?
a week of eating.
Yeah.
Who'd have
That
thought?
does not require me to pass turn.
It does not.
So now I will feed
Mhm.
Father Kreitzman.
Mhm.
And oh man, that good one where I get bonuses for feeding their last thing is gone because
It's
I
gone.
covered
It
it up.
is.
Oh, yeah, you did do that.
With my business.
I will.
What you gonna do now, soldier?
Feed James Tooler twice.
Also, I'm just gonna mention that before we played this, Olivia told me that I can't win on camera because it'll look bad, and so I just decided
To just make the worst
to
place
make her
possible.
win.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
okay.
I wanted to point out that I almost never win this game because
I don't
A,
believe
I
you.
play like a doofus sometimes, and B, I'm so chaotic that I make moves like that, which like definitely don't help
Well, literally,
me.
it was just a spite
And
move on me.
after that, I was like, why did I do that?
I've played enough games with Andy to know that the chaos that we don't understand will explode later.
it will make sense of
It doesn't matter if he designed the game or not. You're just like,
No.
I didn't see that path to victory. So we'll see how this goes.
We'll see.
Also,
It's too early to tell.
not to like, whatever. Don't forget you also have the ability to hire some of the fighters.
I
too.
know
So
it.
if you really want to corner the market on fighting.
Mhm.
Hiring is important.
Well, no one's.
Hiring first season is.
Oh, you
important.
did it. I was gonna say no one's done it yet, but I forgot you actually bought something. Or hired someone.
It does pay off.
Can you explain to me what the anarchy symbols on the cards mean?
Yes. So let's continue with the cleanup phase. So when we get to the cleanup phase, first dissatisfied settlers leave town.
Mm-hmm.
Then troublemakers act. What does that mean? So you may have noticed that there are 2 extra player markers on the votes and popularity tracks. That represents anarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Just like one of us, anarchy can gain popularity and votes and even win the game if it
Mhm.
gets to 4 votes. In which case, the town collapses and we all lose. That doesn't usually happen unless we're doing a very bad job. And, it's possible that we'll get a lot of bandits and just kind of ignore them. What adds to anarchy's popularity are troublemakers. Each bandit counts as 2 troublemakers, indicated
Mhm.
by their 2 flame icons, but some settlers also are troublemakers. They're a part of the town, but, they're everybody's different. You know what I mean?
They mean well enough. Yeah.
It's hard to run a peaceful frontier settlement. So these settlers, if they stick around, some of them will also add to anarchy. And that's just a fact of life.
But it's
here
not true
out
if
in
you hire
Springside.
them, right?
It's not true if you hire them,
Yeah.
right? If you hire a troublemaker, you put a roof over their head, you help them.
Yeah, you calm them
They-
down.
Yeah.
Just because you gave me all the relics in town doesn't mean I can handle it all. So I'm going to spend 3 news and get a non-troublemaker. My good friend Samantha Farler.
Excellent.
I like the resources she has,
Mm-hmm.
and that will make it pass turn.
Perfect.
Excellent.
And I've already returned home, so that'll pass
Yep.
my turn.
Okay.
What would you like to do
I
with your 0
will
resources?
return home as well, Andy. I'll take this.
Let him get there.
Okay, all right.
Let him cook.
I will also return home, and I guess I'm going to stay the folk warden.
And when you do that, would that trigger the?
No, because I do not have this relic.
Okay.
The easy to confuse buildings are always active for us.
Mhm.
Relics, you only get their benefit once you take them.
Great.
Unless you study them. or
Unless you're
something, I guess.
Brendan and you study them
Okay.
If you're smart or
or
something.
experiment on them.
And then I'll return home too.
Excellent. Wow. Okay. Great. First season. Good job, guys. We're going to go to the cleanup phase. So dissatisfied settlers leave. So I believe there's 2 dissatisfied settlers. So those guys are going to go, and their blue news is going to
We'll go there.
end up here.
And these will-
It's a nice pile. Okay. Troublemakers act. So there's currently 4 troublemaker icons in town,
Two.
right? So Anarchy's going to get 4. Resolve harvest tiles. So everybody gets the benefits on their harvest tiles. And then you return it there. So I stay the folk warden, and I get 2 fish. Everybody gets some amount of fish.
I get a popularity.
Yep. Nice. So what else? Town votes. So currently, the Magus, Brendan, is in the
Hello.
lead. So you are going to reset to the start space and get a vote. And
You did it.
now new settlers arrive. So we're going to play new settlers equal to the number of players. So we need 4 new people.
Let's see who we got.
And that happens every round, no matter how many settlers are in town.
You said there's 4 rounds because there's 4 players.
No, it's to have 4 votes.
To 4 votes.
First
4
person.
votes.
Usually the game lasts 4 seasons.
Cool.
Sometimes someone can have an explosive turn. It can take 3. Sometimes people are going slow and it
That's what
takes
I'm
4.
trying for.
Yeah,
5.
I will be exploding.
Yeah. I don't know
We'll
if you
see.
noticed, I'm very close to a bonus point. So
Okay, so new season. So we're going to hit the replenish phase now. So everything is going to replenish. That means each of those settlers gets their new tokens. Each of these markets is also going to get new tokens in them. So here, I'll take care of the markets. And anybody who's hired a settler, you get their tokens as well.
But we have to feed them to actually get
No, they go in your. They're already fed in your home.
they're just so happy to work for you.
Yeah.
Do you have to fit them on your board now?
Yes. So that means if, like Olivia, you don't have enough inventory spaces, you have to discard something into the market.
to the fish.
Right, because nothing is ever wasted.
That's great.
Okay. Man,
So
that
you
is
got a
a
little bit
big
of
pile of
socialism
blues.
in the game
Mhm.
still.
I have to discard something,
But
but
not enough.
it is, this is going to go
There
on a
could be more.
settler. Okay, and that is replenished. So we're back to the start of a season. So now it's my turn. Okay, how am I going to win this game, you guys?
That's a great question.
Yeah, I have some
Probably
questions
exploring.
about that too as well.
Probably exploring. It's like my favorite thing to do.
Not using my building.
No, it's still like too good to. I mean, if I get a building, of course I won't. But do I want 3 fish? I definitely want 3 fish. So we're gonna put that there. We'll get 3 fish. Thank you, Olivia.
Well, if you want to fish, we could have talked. Could have
I
done some
want.
bargaining.
Oh, that's okay. I'll
No,
put-
no, no,
put that
no,
right
no,
there.
no, don't mind.
All right.
me.
That is my turn. Go ahead, Olivia.
All right. Feed some pals.
Mm-hmm.
Feed Tiny Tim. Get some muscle.
He only takes half a fish.
That's
so
right.
small.
I'll feed Irriter Fulton. Who could that
Who's that?
be?
I don't know who that
I don't know. Sounds like a dummy.
How come they're not a troublemaker? That seems very off-brand.
He's not a troublemaker. He's a sweet guy.
Where?
I'll also
Hit you with a shopping cart.
feed Olivia Steelheart.
Uh-huh.
Then I will use a muscle and some work
Let's
to
do
go
it.
exploring.
Let's do it. You get a
Oh,
popularity.
wait.
Are you trying to ponder first?
Am I trying to ponder first? I think I'm trying to ponder first. I gotta stack
Yes,
this
you
pile.
You don't want
do
to,
it.
Okay.
Ponder.
I'm gonna use before I do that. I use an iron to use ponder. My penwood pipe is super cool.
That's really
I
good.
peek at the top 5 world cards. I may discard and or rearrange any of them and then pass turn.
It's so good. It's so good for you.
Some would say too good.
For her, it's very good.
No one should ever let a soldier take a moment to himself.
No. Once you let the soldier start thinking,
War were declared.
he's smart and tough.
I've seen a lot of people in this town with faces that haven't been punched yet.
I think while Olivia's doing that, you can.
Yeah, I can go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. All right. I think I will start also with feeding.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I will. Actually, let's also just feed Tiny Tim too. And then I'm going to invest again, I think.
Yes.
Now,
And I really want to hit a building. Olivia, can you put a building on top of the deck
it's
for me?
it's
Okay.
weird that it
Obviously
just so
we'll do that.
happens that Olivia decided not to explore. So
Oh,
I think
okay.
I'm just going to step right on in here.
All right. So you get a popularity for that.
That'll be me.
Okay.
Okay.
You can discard any of them, just so you know.
I know.
Oh,
I
no.
considered it.
Wow.
And I kept all my friends there.
Olivia
Can
knows
I-
all the
Yeah.
cards.
Feed.
I pondered. And, I get
work.
to keep my pipe.
You do get to keep it. It's really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Not many people take that card.
Um,
They're like, boring. And I'm like, oh,
You mean
it's so
powerful.
good. It's so good.
Okay.
About to design this
Yeah.
game on y'all.
I
gonna
think it needs to be
explore.
made weaker, actually. It's very good.
I'm gonna explore.
All right.
Sweet.
Ooh,
I'll
what's
get
he
my-
doing? He's playing right into Olivia's
so
hands.
So you get a resource now.
I will get a resource.
Yes.
I'm assuming it'll be after this resolves.
Alright,
I don't know
when
if
does
it'll.
that
I don't know if
resolve?
it'll matter
It-
or not.
You are exploring, so this triggers now, which means that triggers
Okay,
now.
so it'll
So
trigger
you
now.
both
Okay.
you get a popularity right now, and he gets a resource
I'll just
right
take a
now.
fish. I think fish
Okay.
is probably.
Before she's the
And
card.
we'll show a bandit. When I reveal a bandit, I get to mark a relic in play.
Oh,
So
so
that's
that
really
could be in somebody's homestead as well.
Well, you can also have the pipe. That's
Oh.
pretty powerful.
Oh my gosh!
Design this guy.
I'm getting smoked already. I'm
You should have
already
just
getting
played
smoked.
ball.
I didn't
I never
want you to
could.
get too powerful.
I never. It's
I
too
didn't
late.
Want you to get too powerful, but
It
now
doesn't
I'm
look.
the
It doesn't.
weakest
It doesn't
one.
look like it, but I think it's too late.
Yeah,
the weakest
I'm the
one.
weakest one.
Yeah, this is tough, but I guess I'll just mark this one.
I might have to play ball now.
You go.
We're playing fast. We're not singing. We're not singing.
Yeah, we're
definitely not
We're certainly not singing yet.
So you explored. I want to. Gosh, am I also exploring?
You don't have to.
Am I going to play ball with you? Is that what you're suggesting?
I don't think you're interested in exploring.
I actually don't have a
There's no
work, a
workout.
work to give you. Not yet.
I
You, you give me a second. I can make that happen. But not right now.
I could work hard to get a work.
Where?
that one of your abilities? Is that an ability of yours or?
No, I mean I can take a sell action.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I'm willing to give it one more try. Like I just have so much to gain from hitting a building. Oh, but you know what it is. Should I explore?
I told you not to, but you take that with whatever.
No, you should explore for your old pal Chris.
It's just a bunch of. I know her. It's just a bunch of bandits.
It sure
That's
is.
what that means.
But then you wandered for right?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
It's just a bunch of. It's all bandits all the way
How,
down.
so, just as a reminder for me, since I don't know, how does Olivia gain rage? She gains them from marking.
By
bandits,
playing
right?
bandits. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Did we do that properly last time? Or did you not play a bandit last time?
She didn't play bandits.
Oh, you played a
She
relic.
doesn't have
You
any
played a
bandits.
relic,
Okay, here we go. We're going to feed. I'm going to feed for 2 blue tokens.
right? Doesn't matter to you which.
It does not. Yeah,
So
that's
probably just keep
that's
whoever.
that's fine. I'll take those, then I'll spend them right there. Spend this. We are going to hire, and I think we're going to hire
The Kreitzman.
Yeah, let's hire Father Kreitzman. I love that guy.
He's no longer a troublemaker now.
Good job. All right, that's my
The worst thing you could do to someone.
LOL.
Yeah.
All right, that's my turn.
Beautiful.
Basically, the
Um,
Springsign version of a war crime. You got him a job.
I'm going to explore.
It's all bandits.
When
What-
I explore, I reveal cards until I hit a building or a relic. Oh my god, it's a bandit.
How did that get there?
It's a friend.
And you do get to mark that bandit because you discovered it.
Then. Oh my god, done it again!
Oh my god.
How could this have happened?
Oh.
I didn't realize you had so many friends.
Oh no! Don't.
And then, you guys are just gonna go buck wild. I will cover up this.
Oh, you explored, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Should take another.
Yeah, and Olivia gets popularity.
Mhm. I cover this.
No,
you have to
my
take your work back.
building.
When I
Oh
cover
my-
this,
My
I get
legitimate
all this
business.
fight, right?
Yeah, you do.
Muscle.
Oh my god. That's so good.
All right, what is this?
Now,
new
does that
building do?
increase my rage?
It does not.
Only. How does my rage get increased?
You can
Whenever an
gift
opponent-
a
Discards
Sorry.
a bandit you marked. They take anything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They take any token from the supply, and I increase my rage.
Also, your return home. When you return home, you increase your rage for each bandit in town that you marked.
Okay.
So there's
And then-
2 ways. Yeah.
Sorry,
the new building is the old post office. You can gift a iron, a news, and any random one to another player as long as they have open inventory spots, and you get 3 popularity for
Yeah.
doing so.
That's fine.
Yeah. And when you do that, the player that you've chosen gets a resource of their choice from the supply.
That's cool.
That's what the
So they
gift
need
is.
4 empty spots in order to, or
No,
Well, they're not getting the 3
The gift is not. You're not. This is the name of the action. You're not giving them those resources that you spent. You're
It's like
spending
the-
these resources.
they're only getting 1 resource for 3 popularity.
You're spending 3. Yeah, you're spending 3 resources
Okay.
to give your opponent 1 resource, and you get 3.
You're doing a very fun,
Okay.
very fun.
Okay.
I mean,
These are
it
supposed
was-
to be good.
Sure.
You're supposed to want to do them. Yeah.
I won't though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's your right.
Okay.
Okay. So
Could
now
be my
it's Chris's turn.
Oh right. Okay. Anyone care to barter? You seem
I don't have
like
anything.
you're just thriving over here, Olivia.
I have a lot of muscle, and my engine runs on nothing else.
I'll buy your news if you don't want it. Your blue news token. I'll sell you a sword for it.
I don't need that, unfortunately. But I appreciate the offer. Thank you. I like a good businessman. Also, my gosh, I just realized how much news is on.
That's yeah.
Okay, I am instead. Then I'm gonna feed. We'll feed Joey Irons here,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I'm just going to actually use the building that just came out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use
do
an
you wanna give a
iron,
gift
a
to?
news, and a thing of my choice, which will be a
I
food.
think I deserve
No,
a gift.
don't help her.
Unfortunately, I don't
You're
think I'm gonna be
actually
giving
not
it
a
to
legal
you.
target because you don't
Yeah.
have open inventory space.
Also, yeah.
I haven't opened
Thank
it.
you for pointing that out.
Bren, I think you can have
What?
resource of your choice, and then I'll gain 3
No one-
popularity.
No one's helping
Yeah.
me this
So
game.
1,
No one's
2, 3.
Not good.
Catching back up.
Source
That is
of
not a pass turn.
I noticed. I just realized that.
Yeah.
But
What?
I'll let.
It's not a pass
But I
turn.
will let. I will let. I will let Brent
It
pick
didn't
his,
fit on the card,
Oh, okay.
but it's also like not an action. That
Also,
needs a pass turn.
it's flavorful.
Also, it's like, yeah, it only takes like 5 seconds to post something in the post office. You know, it doesn't take your whole day.
Would you like a free book?
We'll take our work.
Nice.
Oh my gosh,
Okay. Well, I guess it's still me, which I
boring.
wasn't prepared for.
getting destroyed.
So I could feed again. I could just pass again.
You would never
Wait.
do that.
I might. I've been known to do weirder things. I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to return home again. I think my work here's done.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I've taken my 2 actions. I'm done for the day.
Okay. I think I have to keep rolling the dice because otherwise I'm just
Yeah.
going to keep falling behind.
There are no dice in Springsign.
I'm going to keep rolling the metaphorical dice and I'll explore.
Please, no dice come with the box.
Do I still get a popularity for exploring?
You do, and Chris gets a resource.
I appreciate that. Thank you for your business.
All right. Come on, building.
proprietor.
Please, building.
Please, building.
Yo!
No. I mean, I didn't want him to get a building. I wanted a building.
Whenever you spend at least 3 tokens on an action, you get a popularity.
Ooh,
I
okay.
mean, do I need all those books?
I hope not.
Or do I want all those news?
Oh,
So much news.
I'm getting destroyed.
I want to take all those news.
Oh.
You guys need to start thinking about fighting all these bandits.
I'm trying
I
to think about how I'm going
literally can't. I mean, I can. I've just never.
I
had a
can
red
start
token.
hiring people to do that for
Gosh.
me.
I had
I
one
wanted
muscle
all
at the
that.
beginning of the game, and I threw it away
And-
instantly.
It all fit on my board.
That was beautiful.
I believe that's a pass the turn.
I don't like
action.
that. I don't like that at all. Have
was
you
a
seen this card?
style
Have
points
we gotten
action.
I have
past?
not seen that.
No, this
card.
is new.
Did you see
now.
the card I just flipped?
The building?
Yes, I did
Okay.
see that.
I guess this is all fresh territory now.
Yes. It's a
Great.
whole new. Nope.
No
Whole-
singing.
it's a
No.
different world.
It's a
out
redacted.
there.
It's the same old world.
That's right.
It's that's even close.
Yeah, you're right.
Not if he's off key.
Never off key.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we probably actually should hire another person because that will mean.
Would
my
you like
next season
to
will be really
barter?
good. I don't. No, I've
Would
got
you like a
fish.
fish?
I've got fish.
Yeah, but we want another one. You
For
can hold
what?
on to those.
For what? A sword?
No, for your iron.
I kind of want my iron.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll spend one of my fish there.
Have
I'll
you ever
spend
wanted
that
to
guy
spread the news?
on? Quiet, you.
No singing
I'll spend this.
as well.
No, this.
Oh,
news.
from that one.
Hang on. Give me this news.
Oh, you want the news? I
Yes,
see.
thank you. I'll spend these 2 things plus my sword to hire somebody. We're gonna hire Agatha Black.
I have
Nice
no
resources.
feelings about her one way or the other.
Egads.
Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. I feel good about that. Go ahead, Olivia.
That's beautiful.
So anyway, violence.
Okay, I.
Big bear
Your big bear eye.
Have you ever looked at a bandit and been like, man, I really want to punch that bandit?
I have
Do I have the job for you?
doing such a thing. I will spend 3 muscle to fight, and I believe that is most advantageous for me. Fight Kid Billy.
He's just a boy.
Just a boy.
He's just a boy.
I'll take the bounty of 1 popularity from Kid Billy.
Sure. Oh, you're taking the top part. Oh, because you get this too.
Mhm.
Oh
no. What have we done?
Oh wow.
Oh man, who let
Oh my gosh.
Olivia have all the relics?
That I didn't give her that one.
I believe it.
I gave her that one.
I believe it was all three of us.
I think it was all
And
three of
whenever I
us.
take Bandit's bounty and
Why did we
choose the
do that?
first option,
I don't know. I would not have
get,
picked Olivia if I thought everyone else was going to.
Oh my gosh.
I'll just end up because of my inventory.
Right. They have to go.
They go into the market.
Oh,
Right. Nothing's ever wasted.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Crap.
My goodness.
Uh.
Such grossosity.
That's me.
That's not a word.
Oh, I guess I
It
just
is in
realized
Springsign.
we have tokens here that we never really explained
yes.
or whenever.
Sorry, I forgot to use these. These are market surplus tokens. So if you get a big pile of resources in the market, you can just use this.
Ooh.
Like so.
Technology.
Yeah, technology.
So we know that there's quite a few books there.
There's a lot of books.
I would like to take a higher action.
You don't want to explore? Or
I don't. I actually can't right now.
I'll let you.
I would like to hire.
It's fine.
Who
Ten-
is
10
That's
penny
my contraband
Jenny.
on there.
10 penny Jenny? So what happens when I hire something with your contraband?
I get a popularity.
Oh,
When
Dude, would
But
you like to
you still
not
want
hire 10 penny Jenny? You do get
It-
you get to keep the contraband.
that's true.
I just don't think I'm getting another popularity.
I mean, for what it's
Oh,
worth.
you know what? Sure.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, I think it actually is pretty good.
it's worth it for you.
Yeah.
Because I think
And that actually messes up my whole turn. So
You love to hear it.
dang it. Dang nabbit.
okay.
You're pretty bad at this game.
I've noticed. All right. Well,
and that was a past turn action. So
you
all
did,
move.
You did spend 3 tokens. Oh, you both did. So you both get an extra popularity for this building. Just so you know.
Yo.
Whenever you
Sorry.
spend at least 3 tokens on an action, you get a popularity.
Thank you for catching
Very
that.
exciting.
I know that because I'm about to.
I didn't realize that because I don't own that building.
I, with my last resources, because I don't think there's anything else really worth
You're
it for me
gonna
to
give
do.
a gift.
Remember when I
I
gave
get
you a
that.
popularity? Just now?
I'm not helping Olivia again, so I guess I do.
You, don't- you
Yeah,
could do
let's
it.
go.
Hang on now. I'm also a player at this table.
Chris is still playing.
Yeah.
That's true.
You don't have to just give
Yeah,
in to
but I'm
Bren's
trying to-
demands.
All right, Chris, you get a
No!
resource of your choice.
I love
Why is everyone out to
hear
get
it.
me?
Everyone's out to get me.
He's getting a free popularity.
Why is he getting a free popularity?
Because I'm
That's
taking,
not free. You earn that by
yeah,
returning
with,
home.
with the sweat of my brow.
He earned that by taking a nap.
Yeah. And I will do it again.
I will get 4 popularity. Thank you. Thank you for my TED Talk. All right, that's me. Oh, no,
Wait,
it's not. It's
Wait,
not past turn.
hang on. You got 4? It should be 3.
Because whenever you take at least 3 tokens
Oh,
on an action.
Very nice.
Thank you. I thought so too. I will
Token.
You
return home.
spend at least 3 tokens.
I would return home, and
Oh, you don't want the hat this time.
I don't care. There's
Wow.
gonna be so many settlers in play that I'm content.
You've passed her?
I've returned home.
All right,
yes.
Olivia.
Oh,
It's you and me.
Atlanta? You guys,
There's
these
no
are
one else
still-
awake.
And you both have a lot of
I'm
resources
extremely
left.
nervous about what's about to happen with
Yeah.
Olivia.
One of you two could just pop off like crazy here.
We're trying.
I would like
Streets are
to...
tough.
It's dangerous to go alone.
I'm just
Here,
going to
take a
the
book.
Penwood Pipe and take it slow.
we're gonna get like 6 bandits out at the end of the season.
Yeah, I do like how Olivia's like, people should fight these. Anyway, I'm not going to do it.
None of my business.
That's honest. If I can brag about game design for a second, that's like my favorite part of the soldiers' ability is because you want bandits out so you can fight them, but you want them to stick around at least for a round so that you can get more rage from it.
So you get angry. You're like,
So
I
it-
invited all my friends here
Right.
and no one wants to
Oh
talk
my
to them.
It
queen.
just increases the stakes.
I
you know?
caused this problem and I'm mad about
Right.
it existing.
Who could have
I've
done
never met
this?
anybody like that.
Why didn't
you are the
anyone do
problem.
anything to stop this?
Also, that soldier is gonna. Or, I'm sorry.
That bandit.
That bandit.
Yes.
Yeah.
My bad.
The
My-
child you punched in the
I'm
face.
worried about my action influencing what you put on top of the deck.
Mm.
So we'll take a nice little breather here.
Yes. Okay.
We'll all enjoy
So
it.
anyway, how's the
Cigarette
weather?
break.
It's been raining.
It's been raining really bad.
Yeah.
It's really
Spring.
nice, actually.
Sign.
Speak for yourself. I had to walk out in the rain multiple times. It was
What?
awful.
Oh, she's reading crazy cards
Oh no!
She's reading
There's
crazy
actual
cards.
cards.
Put
there?
it on
now.
top.
Cards.
Put it on top.
I would love a clarifying.
Don't show me. No, you can't. It's okay.
If the cost
This
is
is for the sake of
something
learning.
other than a,
Oh, I know what card you're
typing.
talking about.
what happens with this?
I mean, you may as
Yeah,
well show it. This is a learning.
Okay,
game.
so
Yeah.
my query
it
is
works, I think, the way you think it does.
I'm looking at Banjo of Legend, which
Yes.
rules hard. It has an action on it called Serenade, which I believe is just get one popularity.
No.
No, you
costs
pay
a
a
popular.
Cost. Oh, because it has the little arrow.
because no one likes your singing. Apparently.
Oh,
You guys, this
no.
Banjo of Legend is beautiful, but it's not part of our world.
Oh, oh bummer.
I was so ready to start serenading everybody.
Oh, but it's not a past turn action.
Nope.
No, it's not.
Oh
No,
no!
here's the thing.
I
Here's
wanted
the
that
thing.
card so bad.
No. Here's the thing, Brendan. Here's the thing. You've got this experimented. The Skada's Lost Tomb says whenever a player would take a relic in town, they may choose to take it from the discard
The
pile
trash,
instead. If they do, you get a popularity. So these relics in the discard pile, they're now up for grabs.
They're now in Bren's second hand.
no.
I did not consider all the cards on the table when discarding.
so you got to be careful.
Oh,
It's
no.
like every card, these abilities like stack on top of
I
each
was
other
saying
in
right
weird ways.
into the blue player's trap, like
Yeah.
like Brent was hoping.
So
Oh no!
just reiterating that whenever you study a relic, you can choose one in the discard now, and Brennan gets a popularity. Okay, so so you could bring back the bottomless pot if you want.
Oh no,
I wouldn't. That'd be a little
Oh,
scary for me.
okay.
As
So
a
it's
game
my
designer,
turn
but
now?
You can
it
do
is.
Oh, that's terrible news.
Now that Olivia's sown more chaos. it's now
no!
your
How
turn.
could we have? How could we have done this? So I would like to
that. Every time, sometimes
hire.
when I play a really good session of this game like
Oh,
this,
I'm so worried about
I'm always sweaty because I'm like, oh, this game is
Please
so
don't.
close to being broken.
Okay, I'm gonna feed
I think that's kind of
me,
Yeah, it's good.
But-
It's good.
the artist formerly known as me,
the mouse version of you.
and then I would like to hire.
Also, don't forget I have wares if you want to trade it all.
Oh,
It's
Wares,
open.
you
It's
say?
open on any person's turn. I just kind of open my window at home and I'm like, more stuff for sale.
Love that.
I mean-
in your window.
that you do have a fish
I
that
do.
could use a new home.
That's true.
Would you like some of the news?
Sure. That sounds great. There you go.
Nice. What's the good news?
None of your business.
I would like
It's
to
fish.
You
feed.
haven't helped
It's
me
fish, that's
that
the-
guy.
one time.
I
That's
did
fine.
help you.
That's true. You gave me
a
a single gift.
single.
And then I would like to.
I've been a regular patron at your.
That is true. I do
establishments.
appreciate.
I would like
that.
to study a relic.
Mhm.
Would you like it to be from
like-
the trash?
Yes, I would like to get that from the discard.
Would-
Do I also get a popularity?
Yeah,
when I do
you
so?
do.
Whatever a player
Oh
does.
man, there's a certain banjo.
Yeah.
I would
you
like
want-
to join as part of my.
You don't want the pot.
Oh, boy.
I made a mistake.
Oh,
Here we go.
You don't want the pot.
Oh man, just hold on.
Hold on now.
Just you wait.
This is why you lose popularity. He's just playing Freebird constantly.
Are your relics still on screen?
Oh, I don't know. I have.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, and then I got a relic, so I can get a popularity or a resource.
Yeah, but you're kind of the same thing for you now
I would like a popularity.
as the banjo holder. I just want to point out again that I'm like losing hard right now. I don't have these,
And it's
this crazy
and it's-
combo.
We all
And
have
it's-
one vote.
and it's totally intentional.
Wink.
Wanking off screen.
I'm definitely going to rebound here, hopefully.
Oh, and I spent more than 3 resources.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. Someone needs to cover that building up or let me buy it.
Or like,
Whichever
And then- and-
whichever happens first.
and then it should stay open forever.
I'm kind of in a weird spot because I might like win the vote, and then I won't have the popularity that I want to use with this banjo. But we'll
That's
we'll
true.
find out.
Hey, you got to be careful about that.
I mean, also just as a heads up, Anarchy is about to get very popular in
It's about to get a
Springsign.
vote. It's about to get
1,
a
2,
vote.
3.
Okay, is it back to me?
I think it
I
is.
believe
All
so.
right, I will spend.
It's about to get very, very
So-
popular.
so-
if she's put a bunch of bandits on top.
What?
You're exploring?
Yes.
Let's do
She
it.
knows what it is. She knows what it is.
Let's do it. I will.
Oh, when I explore,
I
I
will-
popularity.
And Chris gets a thing.
yeah.
Thank you.
Good God.
Oh my gosh.
What? Oh, how did
Brutus
that happen?
McCassett.
How did that happen? You get to mark it.
Thank you kindly.
What's that?
Oh my gosh, it's Rula Biter Delacroix. Oh, fancy. I will mark that as well. There's a lot of troublemaking
Keep going.
Benefit
happening.
of any harvest tile in play.
You're about to get so angry.
Just like that.
Oh, it's your favorite item.
Oh, I love that one.
Me too. That's why I wanted it there.
Oh man.
Oh,
Ghost of Bren, yeah.
so that means nothing now, right?
Oh, okay, we can no longer take things from the discard pile.
I will take
You
these.
should have got your bottomless pot while you had the chance.
Okay, he got the right one. That one's good.
That's me.
You have
That's
two
not the
extra
flavorful
inventory
one.
spots.
Wow, Olivia.
Oh, neat.
Wow.
If only I could explore. That would be great. I guess I can hire someone
oh,
that'll help me
sorry.
with that.
Yeah, for next turn.
No, I didn't. I didn't
No,
spend
yeah,
it.
not yet.
All right. I would like
Getting ahead of
to
myself.
hire
Oh boy.
somebody,
Mm-hmm.
which will get me a popularity.
Would you like the person
I'm
who
assuming.
produces
Yeah,
work? So
probably.
I would like the person that produces.
That is James Tuller.
Yes, the
James
very
Stewart.
same. He's a part of my sinister cabal.
You're on. We're not evil at all.
Oh my gosh.
Now put on this hat. And I'll see you at midnight.
Good God.
Crimes? Who said
Yeah.
crimes?
Not
Just
evil
so
though.
I understand this,
And then I get a popularity.
if at the end of this round the troublemaker tile is higher than me,
It will get a
It
vote.
will
it will get the vote,
But-
and nobody will get like a second place. Like a player won't get the vote.
Correct.
Correct.
Which be
It,
sad.
it acts just like another player.
Great, because I'm letting it run amok. I'm just trying to beat it.
Okay.
What's one fire in
Are
town?
you exploring again?
No.
She's
Why?
gonna ponder first, and then she's gonna
Wait,
ponder,
yeah,
and then
wait,
she'll
why-
decide if she wants
Why
to
would you
explore.
not explore? Is my business not good enough for you?
Yes.
Oh. But I have all these friends of hers here.
In here-
Okay.
Let's assume it's just a tent I have in my bed.
trade.
this is a fort, so like presumably you've got some friends in jail.
I'm
Yeah,
going
I
to
got
use
it.
some
One or
iron
two.
and allure to sell
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
order to get some muscle.
Yep. Here it comes.
I will then use 3 muscle in order to fight. When I use 3 resources,
You get a
I get
popularity.
a popularity.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Welcome.
Yep. This is,
Um,
all right, guys. This is where it starts to become a problem.
This?
Yeah, for you.
It's been a
I
problem
will
the whole
fight-
You're
time.
gonna get 5 popularity.
Dirk Thumble, Thumb Cutter, and I will use its second
Alright,
to get 5
Olivia
popularity.
gets 5 popularity. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a vote.
That's great.
I know.
Mostly because people are terrified of you.
I got rid of some troublemakers in town. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, how
we
many-
I
should
don't know where
elect
they
you.
came from.
We
How,
should- we
how
should
many
elect
are
you.
left again?
Who let them in town?
You've got my vote. Please don't hurt me.
That is my turn.
Bren.
I will
Is she
take-
out of things to do? Oh, thank God.
There's no one for me to feed. So I will pass the turn, or I will return home. I might as well get a fancy hat when I do
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
You might
Give
as
me
well.
that
You'll look so
folk
stylish in
warden
it.
later when the rules allow me to take it
Take
from you.
it. Give it to me right now.
Give it to me at
All
the
right, Olivia.
appointed time.
Got anything else?
I will also return home.
Okay.
The
good.
When I
sinister
return
cabal
home-
requires a hat.
Uh,
Oh,
You
my
get-
hat for the
you
midnight.
Increase your rage
I
for each
increased my rage for all 4 of these guys. I went
one.
from cool to grumpy to peeved to enraged. Yo, I went full berserk this round.
Oh
I'm
my God.
Stoked to be angry.
This is so scary. All right. Olivia's already won. Okay, so dissatisfied settlers leave. That's nobody.
Nobody.
Good job, you guys. Somehow they're extremely satisfied with this town.
Everyone in town was like, I trust these people.
I trust them to protect me from the dangers outside. I'd said nothing about the dangers
Oh,
inside.
All of these new strangers with knives seem okay to me.
All right. Now the fun part. Troublemakers act. So that's going to be 8, 9 for anarchy. 9 popularity.
1, 2, 3, 4. Does that also reset to here?
Yeah. So
5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
Nice.
Good job, anarchy.
You did it.
Resolve harvest tiles.
I would
So
like.
I will get my fishies.
Can I have a fancy hat?
Oh, yeah, you sure can.
Me at the Sinister Cabal would like to use this fancy hat.
Oh no.
I'm but a simple country minion.
Just a simple country cabalist. Then we will do the town vote step, which means
Oh, terrible news. I've lost
Again.
all of my popularity.
But
You
gained
gained
a
a vote.
victory.
Victory is
and
assured.
New settlers arrive. So we need four new settlers, please.
Mutually assured victory.
Yes, 4 new settlers, and then everything replenishes.
Nice.
And I shall do the markets.
Okay, I will do my people in particular.
Okay.
I can also help with the markets. Well, I don't want. I guess that's confusing. If
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I will
Lots of
banter.
muscle available.
That's good.
As a Kabbalist, you don't need
Though
to
I
do anything.
have the most votes, tied for the most votes with a certain warrior of battle, I feel less confident in my ability to win, solely because of said battler.
So because everyone gave Olivia 800 gifts.
Yeah. Me, I would never do such a thing.
Just be unassuming at the beginning. Nobody.
Don't
Everyone
mind
thought it was
me.
just a dumb solger.
Just a dumb soldier.
Give her a tool, she'll figure it out.
Following orders.
But you guys, I'm so strong.
Okay. I need to smuggle some stuff. We're going to smuggle.
No, I won the vote. Never mind.
We're gonna
I
smuggle
get
my
nothing.
Nothing.
Here, you hold this.
Yeah, you hold this.
You're
for
still
me.
smuggling.
I'm still smuggling.
Oh man, that's
good.
great.
Yeah,
Me going
just tell me
first.
where
This
you
is
want it,
this is
where
good
you want
news.
Blue, purple.
it. You got it.
Cool. Somebody should fight something once.
Oh man,
Why
how many
can't I
swords
just
do
let
you
out
think
Olivia?
I have?
Wait, doesn't
can have
Olivia get a
swords.
bonus though if we fight her friends?
I do.
She would get rage, but her rage is already at max.
I see.
Mhm.
The problem I am foreseeing is that we really don't want a situation where Olivia fights, she gets 4 popularity on top of her whole mountain of stuff. The game
Also,
is
if
it
you
worth-
fight something that's marked, you get an extra any token.
I see.
yes.
Is it worth going over how her full rage works now that it is capped out?
Sure, go ahead, Olivia.
Sure.
Tell us what you do.
When I fight, I will resolve all of the following. First, my berserk stage. Ignore the resource cost of the next action I take. Pretty spicy. Second, I'm enraged. I discard a building in the town and take a muscle from the supply. Then I go back down to peeved. I'm working through my anger. I take another turn after this one. And then I get grumpy. I take another muscle from the supply and reduce my rage, so I won't go berserk. I'll be back to enraged.
Mhm.
And then at cool, I will take the bounty of the bandit.
Wait,
And
so
then
you only go
You
down one step?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if you've
Created
ever
much
been,
turmoil in our town in order to
Yeah.
get
I
very
don't know if you've
angry.
been angry before. It takes a minute
No,
to,
but-
to cool off.
Okay, that's
It
gonna get bananas.
You're like, don't
It
worry, I'm
is
about to
good
get
for
angry
you
right
to
now.
fight. You will get 5 popularity for fighting.
I don't have any swords.
And a resource.
You can get
There's swords
no
on the
problem.
board.
Yeah, I can get 2 swords.
You can get 4. We can talk.
Yeah.
I've got wares.
If you don't want to fight, that's okay. I am for sure going to fight,
I mean,
and
you
I would
can-
suggest that anybody who can fight should.
The thing is, if you fight someone, you can also get
Take
4
arms
popularity
from
right
Yes,
now.
absolutely.
Like that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Or you can get the benefit of any harvest tile right now,
Yeah.
which is also pretty good.
That is good.
You kind of can just rebuy 3 of your food
The,
that you use.
the times that I've seen the soldier run away with the game, it's because nobody fights. Except
I just,
the soldier.
I'll
it just
tell you right
costs
now,
me
I'm
more
probably not
resources to fight than it does
I
to do other things.
Yeah, I was here for one thing, and that's business.
Business.
the business of war.
That's right.
Okay. Let's...
We'll fight. I don't know what I'm going to
Because, yeah, I don't know. I'm worried about what Olivia can do.
Would you like to trade for food? Would that be good for you?
Yeah,
I mean, you can just give me like whatever. If it helps the town, it
Can-
might make sense.
yeah. I guess I'm not. I can help you hire somebody.
Yeah.
If you want some.
But if it's a token
Some
you don't
use.
want, I'm fine with you giving me whatever you're fine
Well, I want all of them.
with. Oh, I see.
That's my problem.
I see.
You've come to the crux of the situation.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
I don't mind taking.
What are the
news.
benefits of the bandits in Town Kramer?
We'll start up here for Rula. The top, all the bottom ones are
Right,
get
4
popularity for as many bandits as there are in town.
Okay.
The top one for Rula is take the benefit of any harvest tile in play. Just these guys. For Sean Taggett, you get a popularity in 2 of any resource from the supply.
Okay.
For Copperhead Carl, take a settler in town and any tokens on it. And then Brutus gets you a relic in town.
Seems pretty good.
Okay.
that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Can I have some
It's good to fight.
some foods?
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
good
you
to fight,
can
y'all.
whatever tokens you are comfortable getting rid of. I'm fine with. I will make use of them one way or another.
Okay. I'm going to feed 3 swords.
Do you care where from where?
Just the first 3 there is fine because they all have an extra token on them.
There you go.
Does this mess you up?
I mean, I'm going to try and find a way to fight too, so that's okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
appreciate
then
it.
I will fight the.
Relic one. I'm again.
No, because I'm going to take the popularity.
Do you want to get a free settler?
Because I'm going to take the popularity. Let's
Oh, I
fight the one that would give the harvest tile benefit.
And then you.
Okay.
So that happens.
Do I get?
It's
Can't get
reasonable.
angrier, so nothing happens.
Um,
You do get an extra resource of any type.
Oh,
Oh,
choice.
nice.
that's a rule for fighting a bandit that's marked.
Yes.
As well as you're taking
I
the
thank
full
you for your
popularity. You said.
service.
Thank you. I will take. Sword. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to take an iron.
It doesn't not make sense. But now you're speaking
It might
my
make too much sense.
now you're speaking my language.
Okay. So that makes it my turn.
Also, you get a bonus popularity, right? Because use 3 tokens.
You spent 3 tokens
Yeah.
on an action.
Ooh, thank you.
I feel like I missed that at some point on myself, but that's okay.
That's okay. I
We're
will
here to do
also
business,
feed.
not win.
I'm going to put this on a settler in town. It doesn't really
Oh.
matter which, because I'm going to
You
spend
should
it
use
immediately.
Sure.
I'm going to take a buy action or a sell action. Sorry, I'm going to sell my iron and something else. I think I'm okay getting rid of I'm not going to get relics this game. Who am I kidding?
No.
You were just handing them out earlier.
I know. I want everybody else to have the relics.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm going to spend those swords to take a fight action. And we are going to fight. A relic? That bandit gets me a relic, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I assume you don't not want
I might want a relic.
a relic. I might could want a relic.
I maybe might could. Yeah, we'll fight that guy that gets me a relic, Brutus, and I am going to take this relic, please.
And a resource of your choice.
Thank you.
And
So yeah, I get an extra popularity and a resource of my choice.
Your blue.
We're gonna take a work token. I think. No, we'll take a fish. Fish is good for everything. All right, that's my
It's
turn.
universal.
It's my turn, y'all.
Woo! Yeah, who do I want to be?
All your friends are gone.
All your little friends are gone.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see. I think I will feed Green Paw Grace.
You're gonna explore again?
You know.
Oh,
you know,
no.
You know
Never.
she wants to.
But before I go exploring,
No.
I'd like to know what's happening.
Oh my god!
All right, it's okay, guys. We're probably gonna run out of bandits at some point.
I don't actually
Fine.
know if that's true.
Famous final words.
I didn't design this game.
That 40 card deck has 30 bandits in it. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
that's so
certainly,
many.
it certainly feels that way right now. As anything that's like not a bandit, she can just toss away, right?
It's true.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
None of these are friends. 2 gain friends. Step 1, go into forest and yell.
Can I feed your smuggled good?
Yeah, it's a token on a settler.
Can I feed you?
Andy.
But Buffalo Wild Wings.
No.
This?
Oh.
Maybe.
Okay. Is that what you're trying to say?
Wait, is that a reference?
Hashtag not sponsored.
Is that a song?
No.
That was the end of my turn.
You can always feed me.
But I meant with the game mechanics.
No, you cannot
Oh,
feed
okay,
me.
okay.
Game
I forgot
mechanics.
what I was going to say. Let's see.
Did you discard any of them?
I did not discard any of
Interesting.
them. I got afraid of you.
Oh.
Afraid of you.
Well, I can't get them from the discard currently.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
No,
Afraid of me.
I liked a lot of what I saw, and I wasn't
Oh,
prepared.
I think I'm
no.
I think we should take a pretty boring
Yeah.
turn here.
Do it.
I'm
Do you
going to
won't-
spend.
You need to play a band. You need to explore, play a bandit, and get access to this, and start go into a future war with her. Initiate time war.
What is this, what I remember?
And then the time war started.
and Springsign collapsed.
That's right.
The Dakios.
So for
The time war between the soldier and the
for
Vegas.
clarity of everyone around the table, I used my invest action again to invest in what is that one? Reliquary Arcanum.
Yeah. Whenever you take at least 3, whenever you spend 3 tokens at one.
And then I gave myself my additional popularity for
Excellent.
which I'm assuming won't give me my item since I
No.
yeah
Not
that
yet.
makes sense. Yeah.
All right.
That is my that is my pass the turn action.
Brendan is considering weighing his
Yeah,
options.
Would you like a news?
I'm in a tough spot because I want to build up popularity to get a vote because votes are cool. I hear
Votes are
that's
cool.
kind of like the hip thing to do.
Not
But
very
also, whenever I score a vote, I lose all my popularity, which means I can't spend it on
to
goods.
serenade us.
Tough-
So I
tough
guess
position.
we're gonna do.
Well, would you like to get one of your news back? Potentially.
Oh, that doesn't
Great.
actually change what I'm trying to do. I don't think.
You don't want to give a gift?
Well, I can just feed somebody and then give the gift.
So you can give the gift that keeps on giving to
So
me.
so what I mean, honestly, what I can do is just I can spend a popularity to get 4 popularity, which is I think what I'm going to do. Yeah. So I'm going to spend a popularity using my banjo to feed Fulton for that
Thank you.
blue.
I get a popularity. So nice of you.
When I feed your settlers as well.
When an opponent takes a contraband token, I get a popularity.
Would you like to feed Joey Irons instead?
Sure, let's do it.
Give me my popularity.
I'm trying not to make Andy popular.
Give unto
Well,
Caesar.
I'm in the last place.
Give unto Caesar what is his.
And then we're going to.
Knuckle sandwich.
I guess, Chris, you're technically in more last place than I am.
You would
Damn.
think that, but I don't actually think that's true.
I mean, darn tootin'. I might have said.
What do you have over me? I guess you have 2 buildings.
I would like
Yeah.
to gift
That's really good.
spending 3. You know what, Andy? You can have a resource. But I am going to
Best
get
guy.
4 popularity for doing so.
You're so nice. I love that. I love that.
3, 4, which scores me to there.
Yeah, we'll take a fish. Feed it up, you know? Thank you. Nice of
You're
you.
welcome. And then you get a resource because I used that building.
My
Good
God.
This
That-
one.
Oh,
Yeah,
you sure
which
did.
building? Your
You
building.
I own so many businesses.
I walked in and was like, hey, man.
Chris
and you were
is
like,
the mega
okay.
developer of Springsign.
So anyway, I built this town.
That's what your flavor text says.
Yeah.
I'm
I
going
saw.
to.
I read it.
I will feed yellow from right there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Then we're going to pay that, and we're going to pay this fish.
Would you like to use another one of my buildings?
Yes, I would like to explore.
All right, perfect. I think I'm going to take a.
Hang on.
Some muscle
Before I
stuff.
do this, I just need to make eye contact with Olivia.
Are we good?
Why are you asking me that? What do you mean, are we good?
Just
What-
wondering.
What's on?
Oh.
What's over here?
What do you want to be?
It could be a
I
boat.
don't know. I just don't want it to be what you want.
I don't think Olivia would have put it on top if that was the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Ba, 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 ba.
That's fine. I get a popularity for exploring.
Do you get
And
any bonuses for revealing bandits?
I do. I get to put a sword and something else of my choice from the supply on a settler in town. And I think we are going to put a sword and a fish. We're going to put a sword and a fish on this guy.
Hello?
Yeah. Okay, that's my turn, y'all.
All right, I'm about to pop off.
No.
Oh.
I'm
No.
not fighting. And
That's
by
great.
that, I mean I'm not fighting yet. Just to
Oh,
know that's
okay.
going to happen in the future.
JK.
I'm going to feed. Oh,
Mhm.
feeding is good.
Mm-hmm.
Feeding is helpful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Feeding his life. Feeding his triangle.
Feeding is triangle.
Sometimes it's a rectangle.
I think.
Oh.
Just get some more iron from Joey Irons.
I could have helped you with that.
You could have.
Not fam.
Um,
No one
Then
appreciates the humble
I will-
salesman.
use muscle in work.
Oh my
Go
gosh.
exploring.
Oh my gosh.
Is it a bandit?
No!
I reveal the bounty office.
No.
Get some muscle. Combo.
All right. What? Combo.
So whenever you
I spent 3. Or no, I didn't spend 3.
You did not spend 3.
I'm
Don't
getting
get
so
ahead of
excited. I'm getting
yourself.
so excited.
Okay. All right. Bounty office. Do you want to read this, Olivia?
Whenever you take a bandit's bounty, you
God
may
damn it.
pay
Sorry.
a lore to choose both options.
Oh my god. All
All
right.
right. We should definitely be fighting now.
We're fighting now.
You tell me that after I spent all my resources?
Well,
All right,
that
is
that
it
time
my
you
action?
also should have been fighting,
Okay.
but now we should also.
All
still
right,
be
I guess I'll
fighting.
get into the fray.
Okay.
I'm going to use my cell action.
Yep.
Or not.
So we're going to use. No, I am. Watch me. Here we go. These go into the market because of my ability. And I can take anything from a market.
Yep.
I'm going to
Oh, sorry,
take
may I
a
have it?
fish.
Explore. Popularity.
What if I could trade you a fish?
Oh,
Instead of
yes,
you spending those.
Well, I
two.
was going to give you a resource by buying that.
you get a resource
Oh,
because
yeah,
I know.
popularity.
I know. but-
Chris,
Huh?
Okay.
you get a resource because Olivia explored.
I did. I took a sword.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yes.
I will.
What did I just do? Oh, I had my two of these things.
Right.
Let's walk it back. I'm willing
I
to
will
hear you
sell
out.
you a fish
Mm-hmm.
if you give me. No, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's- yeah, it's
yeah,
fine.
no, you're right.
No,
You're
Can I
right.
have-
I'm sorry.
You're
right.
good. You're fine. All right, so back. Oh, sorry, my ability. These go here. I'll take a fish. It does not end my turn, so then I can then feed someone.
Yep.
So I will feed
my sword,
this, so
yep.
you'll get a popularity.
I'll get a vote.
That also does not end my turn. And then I will. Definitely going to be fighting, so that is what's going to happen.
Yep.
The question
That
is
checks out.
what I actually want to fight here.
Yeah, this is going to be a good turn for you.
For me, yeah, that was the point. Thanks for
Wait,
noticing.
do you
Well,
have
yes, thank you.
You need. Do you want a purple? You need a
Oh,
purple to
purple.
activate this ability.
If you pay a purple when you defeat a bandit, you get to choose both options.
Oh, I see. I guess I could do my cell
Yeah, you
action.
might as well.
Yeah, I guess the other building's gone. I was trying to hold these for the other one, but I forgot I got
Mhm.
covered.
Mhm.
Sure.
Sure.
Thank you. So now we'll do this. I think the best option is. So we'll do this one.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll lose a token.
Yep.
Mhm.
I will get both abilities because I'm going to pay the purple.
Yep.
So I will first take a settler in town and any tokens on them. I suppose I'll take the one that has the most. So
I'll get a
I'm taking-
popularity.
yeah, you get a popularity.
That's tough.
Stuff.
So I get those. This man now works for me. Old Boglins.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will also receive 3 popularity.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And I spent 3 tokens.
Yeah.
So I get a popularity,
Yeah.
which will get me a vote.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Um,
Yep.
and I own that building.
So you get a resource.
So I get a resource. I'll take another sword.
Combo.
That's so good. So nice.
Turns out business pays.
Turns out business is business.
Business is booming.
I warmonger.
That's right.
You capitalize.
It's six in one hand, half a dozen in the other. I think is, and that's
Good
that will
grief.
end my turn. So
Good grief.
I would like to explore.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it.
So
See what happens.
You get a resource. I get a popularity.
Is it a building? What is it, Olivia? It's a relic.
It is a building.
No.
Whenever you take a card, whenever you
You
take a
won.
card on your turn, you may give it to an opponent. If you do, you get 3 popularity. Do I want books?
Cover
or-
one of Chris's combos.
Why
He
would
keeps
you do
getting
that?
so much stuff from them.
why would you do that?
I
would you
am
do
taking
that?
one of those.
No.
I just don't know which one yet.
You don't need any of those tokens.
So it's 6.
6 books or
Oh.
5
or 5.
Oh,
scrolls.
okay.
I like how fast he was saying okay to that.
We're gonna take 6 lore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Makes sense. Makes sense.
And I'm assuming I still get my token since you used the action before the building.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Just want to make sure I did that right.
Oh, gosh, I'm not getting any of these big.
Brent's running away with it. We get
I
really.
know.
He only needs one more vote.
Everyone's been fear-mongering Olivia.
Actually, I'm going to ask that question when it's my turn again. It's your turn.
Okay. He's playing. He's crafty. Chris,
Yes.
can I buy your work token?
What do you have to offer?
Fish or
Honestly, food is fine with me because I can turn
Sure.
that into whatever. So.
food? Food is good. Food is good,
There you go.
as my father says. I will spend my food and
And this other food.
stretch. Yep. See what Olivia has in store for us.
Oh, I don't get
Gosh,
anything from this now.
always.
Wobble
She
wooby.
always leaves that with me. Okay.
We didn't even get anything. I didn't even get anything for that. It's a waste of
Nobody
action. Yeah.
No.
Why would you
I mean-
explore if there's no popularity in it?
I wanted.
Big Betty's bounty says swap
I
any
know,
number of
I
your
know.
cards with cards in the
In the
discard.
trash. Yeah.
I know. I
That sounds
know.
great.
Everybody on screen is their jaws are dropped.
It's,
Big
It says
Betty's
what?
power.
Big Betty is powerful.
I can do whatever I want.
I know. This game
Well,
is
she ain't
nuts.
tiny, Benny.
Us at the secret cabal could use a lot of those cards at the discard.
Could you? I think you're about to win.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
We're like
Not
this.
if I.
On that guy. Yep.
Not if Big Betty has anything to say about
All
it.
right. That's my turn. I've shot my shot. I'm calling it. I'm gonna lose. Good night.
But we're going to lose together.
But I'll stay here just to see you.
Good
wins.
night and good luck.
All right. Go ahead, Olivia.
Whew. Okay. I will sell. Sell
Mhm.
some iron
That
for
doesn't
your
make any
good old
sense.
friend.
That doesn't make any
muscle.
sense.
I then will
She's gonna do it. She's doing the
Spend
mega fight.
3 muscle to fight.
Maybe you
Whenever I
should-
spend
you-
3.
You can trade with Chris to get a book.
No.
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 Although, maybe.
Although maybe.
Give me a second to buy the building first.
Okay. Now I resolve my fight. First, I go berserk. Ignore the resource cost of the next action I take.
Right.
Wild.
Yeah.
Then I'm enraged. Trash a building. It's going to be yours. Chris.
Well, that's
I'm
rude.
so sorry.
Oh, that's rude. You
she
should have
did.
traded with her.
She did spend 3 resources though, so I still get that before.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Okay,
Correct.
so I will
And
do
I got my
that.
popularity.
I will.
Yeah.
I will take another fight.
Okay.
So you can play this
Um,
game.
Wobble whoopie. And then I take a muscle from the supply.
Mm-hmm.
Take another turn after this one.
Mhm.
Wild.
Yep.
That's just going to keep happening. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
It's gonna happen a few
I
more
guess
times.
well,
Then
2 more times, right?
I will
'Cause
get grumpy.
Depends how many resources she's
Take
got.
this. And whoop. And then I will take the bounty of the person I'm fighting, and I definitely know who that is,
Mhm.
just like you all do.
Is it a big Benny?
It's got to be Big Betty, right?
Betty's so good, but I think I have to wait on Big Betty for combos.
You don't need this. You don't need this pipe anymore.
For the combos, everybody.
For the
We're gonna
combos.
get the Beaumont boys.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I'll get 1 popularity
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
from
me.
red.
There, boom.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'll get a vote. I'll get a fish, some lore,
Yep.
news. News, I said.
What do you know? Are you taking the first option on your bandit?
I am, and
Oh my gosh. What
that's
what does
so
that mean?
Buck wild, because I will get an iron
Mm-hmm.
and some lore. I'll get rid of this silly news.
Mm-hmm.
People
Silly
know what-
news.
Right.
People here
All right, it
tell
goes-
what
it
I'm
goes
doing
there. Goes there.
all
Yeah.
day, every day.
Silly
You-
news.
No one knows how to read in this town. Only fight.
We just fight everything.
Then I will take another turn.
Yep.
Which
Ignore the resource cost.
is wild. The resource cost of the next action I take.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just fight again.
Yeah, you might
Why
as
would
well.
you do that? You don't want to explore?
And I'm gonna fight Big Betty.
This is.
This is
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
trash a building.
Now hold on a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Could she put bandits back with Big Betty?
No, because she's
Okay.
swapping her
Okay.
cards with cards in the
Well,
discard.
I just wanted to make sure.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Take
Mm.
another turn after this one.
Oh, the explore building's back.
Reduce my rage by
I own
1.
that.
Are you getting swords?
Oh, I did not get my sword.
Right. Make sure you get your sword because that's going to go back in there.
Sword.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yep. There you go.
Al-
There you go.
almost.
Always remember that.
Yeah.
Swoop.
So close.
Mhm.
Um,
And what are you doing with Big Betty?
and swap some cards.
Right.
And I can swap them with literally any cards there,
Just
or
not
just
the bandits,
relics.
which we just talked
Any
about.
cards. You could get. I mean, there's no reason for you. The bandits and buildings do not provide any benefit to you.
Mhm.
So you have the only cards that you have a reason to get are going to be relics or whatever.
Okay.
Well, could you put buildings in town or no? I'm assuming not. Same
No.
with the bandits.
No,
Okay.
it's you're only swapping
On your
cards.
homestead specifically.
Right.
Got it.
So
Okay. So I will take.
you could swap for settlers if you want.
I mean, that could be good. I don't know what's in there. But you also could swap your settler for just
Yeah,
another relic.
that's true. You could swap your settler for a relic.
I'm gonna swap my 2 relics for these 2 relics.
Okay. That bandit goes away.
This bandit goes away.
Bye, Big Betty.
Bye, Big Betty.
Um,
All right.
this is my last extra turn I get.
Yep.
This is wild. Okay.
Are you fighting again?
am fighting again.
Mm-hmm.
Before I fight, do I want to do something?
You could return home.
Yeah, I could return home.
You could return home.
Spend 3 to fight.
Mm-hmm.
I will take one of these.
Mm-hmm.
And I will take the bounty here. That will be whatever's most advantageous to me.
You want to spend a purple to take both options?
I sure do. That's why I got the purple.
Might as well.
Why
get
even think about it?
Yeah,
So you
just get a
get-
yeah,
So
just
you
get a
two popularity and
That's
two
that's
resources.
me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
So you get two popular. Sorry, you get two popularity and two resources.
Yes. And that will be.
Just gonna start singing a song.
You better not.
No, that's too easy.
2.
It's too easy to sing songs on this.
Just because we have a lot of joy
Wow.
in our hearts.
Buck Wild.
That's the end of my mega turn. Sorry, everybody. The soldier
It's
went
taken
That's
berserk.
good. That's okay.
forever.
That's okay.
Well, my
That's-
swords are now
That's what that
worse.
character is built to do.
Yeah, my
Built
swords
to,
are,
like,
my swords are not
Build
terrible.
up and then take.
Yeah, the buildings
mega
go
turn.
away. I think change the math a little bit.
Oh, I'm very sad about that. So
Mm-hmm. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's a good question. All right. So anyway, these swords are now meaningless to me. So they're going right up.
Hey, wait, wait, wait,
They're
I'll
going
trade.
right up
I'll
here.
trade you.
For what? Oh,
Would you like a scroll?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not particularly.
Okay, fine.
Well, never mind then.
All right, well, whatever.
Well, I never. All right.
I didn't want your swords anyway.
Good. Then we have that in common.
I don't want them either.
I don't think I did enough to stop Bren from winning.
That's Brendan's
The
got
3 turns in a row, I thought was going to get there.
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
They're
How-
scarier than they
Yeah.
they look scary. Taking
Yeah.
3 turns in a row looks scary. I don't think it's as scary as you think. It does a lot to mess up the game state, and it definitely gets her a vote. I don't think it gets her 2 votes. You got close.
I'm gonna
I think
feed-
you shouldn't have traded that relic that got you resources for.
For attacking, there was nobody left to attack, and I'm about to pop off with feeding.
Okay, that's fair. That is true.
I'm gonna
That's a great
feed
combo.
here.
Wombo.
There's a wombo combo.
Guess I'm gonna learn.
Learn a little bit.
It's just a little. So while you guys were talking, I used my sell action twice to
Mhm.
put things in the markets to get some resources, and then I fed Green Paw Grease to get my 3rd lore here.
Nice.
So we will be using those, and then of the relics, I will I get my fancy hat stand. It took all game.
He just wanted it the whole game.
I did just want it. And I just got a relic, so I'll take 2 popularity. That's all.
Excellent.
And then I will pass.
Beautiful. Good stuff. All right, Brandon, what you got?
Okay. I would also like to purchase a relic. Did you get your 2 popularity when you?
I did. Thank
Okay.
you.
I will get 3 because of Old Tree Acorn. Whenever I purchase a relic, I get a popularity.
Oh my gosh.
I'm about to do something exciting.
My rule question that was going to be for you is the building that was in play said whenever I gift you, I may gift a card that I get to someone else. Would that count as getting and then giving? Like, do I get to double dip that way?
I think it's
getting
just...
and then giving. What do you mean?
So,
for example, if you with that card, if you were to study a relic, you would get 2 popularity for taking a relic, and then you would get 3 popularity for giving it to someone else. So you could get 5 popularity for that.
Okay, that was my question. Thank you.
Yeah. So it does double dip.
Yeah, because that would have been 6 popularity.
Yeah. So you got to work a little harder.
Which is
for
fine.
it. Yeah. I know.
So we're gonna get the storage space.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Andy's all-time favorite. It's made it into every edition of the game.
And
every
then
version that
I
we
get-
tested.
Inventory space is good. It's just good value.
No.
I get 3 popularity.
No.
How do you get 3? Oh, because of your
Because
acorn.
of the
Yeah.
acorn.
And the building that's in
All
play.
right, Brennan's definitely ending the game this turn or this season.
Mhm.
So
You gotta do something.
now here's the thing: for the first time in this whole game, I'm going to do something powerful.
Is it Return Home?
I return home. I'm going to explore. So please spend my fish and my work token there.
You got it.
Here's the thing: I could play the top world card. I could, but I'm not a chump. I've got Tom's Lucky Shovel, which says whenever you play a card from the world deck, you may first put a world card from the trash on top of the deck.
Oh my.
So I think I might just, put a billing on top. I don't know.
Boo.
I don't know.
Bandit.
Did you get a popularity when you explored?
I did not, but I will. Thank you.
Welcome to the 3s.
I think that we want. Oh my god, this is going to be great. I'm going to put this on top. I'm going to explore and discover it. Oh my gosh, how did that get
Who could
there?
have foreseen this?
The trade burrow, we're bringing it back. I'm putting it right there. Whenever you take a card on your turn, you may give it to an opponent. If you do, you get 3 popularity. I'm just going to
Yeah,
take.
I think someone asked about that recently.
I'm going to take 6 news here just for no reason.
Blink, blink,
2,
blink.
3, 4, 5, 6, and these I will smuggle like so. Okay, that's me.
I think that's enough for me then. I will feed twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
I'll trade or sell some muscle,
Mm-hmm.
iron, and get another one of these. Oh, when I fed twice because
Right,
of
you
my
get a popularity, right?
automatic cycler, I get a
Mhm.
popularity.
Yep.
It's not quite enough, is it?
Hold.
We'll get so close.
Hold.
no.
Get so close.
I can't quite do it.
Because you get to 7 if you
Mhm.
gift the card.
Mhm.
There.
I don't think there's a way, but that's okay.
One more turn is all we need.
I will with my little
We'll
eye.
see. I don't think she's going to get another turn.
I don't think so
Yeah,
either.
Brad's
But I want to be
gonna
really
finish
high
it.
up there when I do.
That is my plan.
I will
Suspicious.
spend 3 to study.
Study.
Whatever that
Studying.
means.
No, I don't know what that means. Which relic is more useless? Let me give it to someone.
I like relics.
I'm going to hand it to Andy because
Thank
it's not going
you.
to happen before Bren.
Thank you.
Hey.
And
That's
then
sadist.
Whenever-
I will take 3 popularity, which brings me to 7, but
Oh,
not
that's so
quite
close.
past 7,
7 is not 8.
which is painful. And that is the end of my turn.
That's fair.
Oh my gosh.
There's no way I can coax you into not ending the game, huh?
I have
Suspicious.
I have
I
made
wanna
it
get a lot of
through
popularity.
Olivia taking 3 extra turns I have made it through
I
Andy.
spent a whole round setting
Andy
up.
literally just Andy punting the game.
I have lived through Andy giving random people relics that aren't named me. I've lived through your game plan
Yeah.
of using whenever I use your
my
buildings.
slow and steady. My buildings getting blown up during the mega turn was a little annoying, but
Yeah.
My bad.
no, it's okay.
I just
So sometimes
war.
the proproprietor gets it.
No, I think it was good. I was
pitch,
trying to kind of sneak in the slow and steady, but it was just a little too slow.
But we finished the round, right?
Right, it'll trigger the end of the round. So this will be the last round.
Once somebody reaches 4 votes, that triggers that indicates that this is the last season.
Mhm.
So we still play out the rest of the season,
Mhm.
and then we count up votes. And if there's a tie in votes, it goes to popularity. If
Interesting.
for some reason there's a tie in popularity, it's the total number of resources and cards you have
Okay.
added together is the tiebreaker.
Because that might.
change the math.
So
for you.
Yeah.
with my
Mhm.
bargaining, I can give 1 token and get as many, right?
So if you can make a deal where you give somebody 1 token and then they give you 4, then
Right.
you can make that deal.
Because I think we were operating that the game would end with me, but 'cause
Yeah.
that changes the math.
So
You did say that at the
I
beginning.
I did say that at the beginning, but
Yep.
I mean,
right. So
yeah.
But I'm recalculating.
No, for sure. And like
Mhm.
that's the way games are. It's like,
what is the best way for me to stop Bren right now?
I don't know.
Well, now he has to change his whole calculus to win.
I have to make sure that when I get this next vote, that I can keep the most popularity.
I see.
Because
Yeah.
I think Olivia will be able to score a vote.
Mm.
When do we calculate who won the game? Is that after the next voting?
It's during the town vote step of the cleanup phase.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm sorry. I probably should have
No, that's fine.
said that as like in the middle of the game too, as like
Right.
a,
As I know we talked about it in the beginning,
Right.
but a lot has happened.
Right. It's always, when you're learning a game, there's just like huge info dump. It's like
Mhm.
Yeah.
you're never gonna
Well,
keep
and
everything.
let us be frustrated.
And we
instead
played
of
on hard
people-
mode to start off, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're good. We're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, no.
I think we can figure this out.
I think so.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the convince someone to give me 4 resources, Andy.
So wait, how are you gonna not beat Olivia?
Because
'Cause-
I have 7 popularity right now, and if he gets all the way to the 4th vote right now, then he will have the lowest popularity.
No. Hang on.
Okay.
He still
Ooh.
wins because think about it.
I'm worried about Olivia scoring 1 more popularity right here and then doing something cheeky and getting an extra popularity, like passing.
Right.
And like, I'm less
see.
worried about her staying up here and more worried about her ending up like right there.
Right,
and I
right.
can't get that extra popularity.
Okay. I'm not sure how Olivia would get more than 1 popularity by doing that. But maybe I'm just not seeing
Maybe I'm misunderstanding because it's my understanding that if I just stay where I'm at,
it.
unless Bren gets 2 votes this round somehow,
You're mistaken.
Okay.
Because
I'm going up to here.
right?
He does his thing. He buys a relic. He gets 3 popularity and gives it to someone. Right.
Mhm.
That means he does this 1, 2, 3. At the end of the and he goes like this.
Mhm.
At the end of the season, you win the vote, but you go back to start.
That's where I'm
That's-
misunderstanding.
that's why-
Okay,
I
that's
forgot
why
about
me and
that.
Bren are looking at each other like,
Right.
okay, that
Yeah.
changes the
Okay.
map.
That's why that matters.
Okay.
Great.
It's like
Thank you.
because you still got 1 more popularity.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
that's- Yeah.
All right.
Okay, now
We're-
it's,
we're
it
in
is
a-
back into
we're
the
in a
cheeky
death
race.
Right. Yeah. Like I think that you've got it unless
I also think you have it, but
unless Chris
Oh.
works out some.
Well,
master
so the only
plan.
thing that I've been trying to think about is, so if you give me your 4 resources, I can
Why would I do that?
because we're trying to do. What are they doing for you? Not winning you the game.
I am totally gonna get 2 votes.
You're gonna get 2 votes.
I'm at least gonna get a vote. I might get 2.
That's
What?
Yeah. You
okay.
don't
So,
know.
all right. Well, now you've introduced different math, so let's
Yeah.
figure this out real quick.
Okay. Here's
So-
what I can do. I
Sure.
can hire twice and give it to somebody
Oh,
twice.
each
That's
time.
going to get me 6 popularity. And whoever I hire, I'm taking the resources off of them.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, hiring for you is only 2?
But
And a random.
Oh, but
Two-
you can use the ones on the thing.
right.
Right,
So
'cause
I'm
you
getting
get
more. I'm getting more mileage out of it. And Olivia was kind enough to give me this card that says whenever a player takes a settler, they may choose to get a popularity.
my
So I guess I
bad.
would probably
should've
choose
handed
to get a
that.
popularity for getting a settler.
So Andy's trying to win.
I don't know if I'm going to win. I think I'm going to get.
All right, well,
I think
it's-
I'm going to get closer than I have been for the whole game.
Well, it sounds like I'm not going to win, so I guess I'll
Because
just.
it's
I don't
4.
think
I think
gonna
I'll just
win.
bow myself
Do you
out
want
of
to
the
trade with
situation.
me?
I don't know. I mean, I
Well,
could.
you make
but the
Olivia win.
problem
I
is-
would love some. I would love to trade
Kingmaker.
a muscle. For,
She wants
for
you to
your
why,
king
iron.
why
make
is that king
or
make?
queen make.
Am I missing
If
something?
you
I could
give
get my
her,
bottomless pot.
Oh, I see. I don't think so.
You don't
No,
want
I
don't
think
king
your
make.
mega turn. I think
no
was-
king making.
Yeah, I think your mega turn was good enough.
Can I see the Discord file?
Yes.
Yeah, I think just for the sake of the game, I'm just going to go ahead and do this.
Okay. The
We
honorable
can move
choice.
around, yeah. I'll get to popularity at the end, but at least
That's
I did
true,
what I
that's
came
true.
out here to do,
Mm.
which was open businesses and get a hat.
Yeah. And get a hat stand
That's
for the
right,
hat.
correct.
Yeah. Good for you, Chris.
Like a normal
Good for you.
businessman would. An entire business for one hat.
So now it is Brendan's turn. It all comes down to this.
Yeah.
Are you gonna give someone that?
There's nothing in the Discord that you would want. So, I guess I'm just confused on how I'm supposed to win from here because Andy can get 8 points, 8 popularity this turn.
It's pretty good.
I get
Or-
8 popularity and
And then maybe even
probably like a
actually you can
couple
get
extra
12
resources.
popularity because then you could just hire again.
Hire again.
Because you use 2 and 1
Right.
and hire someone that has
Mhm.
2 resources.
Mm-hmm.
And you use 2 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
And you hire someone that
Well-
has 2 resources.
But you don't get the resources if you give someone the settler, right?
No, you do. It's part of the action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then, yeah, I just think I don't. Yeah,
I'm kind of buying for myself. I already have those resources.
And his inventory's so low. He has to keep putting it on cards. I don't know.
yeah. There's just nothing I can do to interrupt that.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly haven't done the math. I don't know if I'm going to win or not.
Yeah, I think you've got like 12 popularity this turn. Or sorry, yeah, 12 popularity this turn. I'm gonna get a relic
Mm-hmm.
and give it to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give.
Hey, thanks, man.
And I'm gonna get
To go
4 popularity
nicely with my hands.
Mhm.
because I get 1 when I get the relic,
Oh yeah.
and then 3 for giving it to someone else. So
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, triggering the end of the game.
Would it make more sense to get a fish and then feed one of my things? I don't know. I don't even know at that
I can
point.
just use a popularity to do it on my next turn.
That's actually true. Okay, good point. All right, my turn. I am going to hire. We're going to hire red guy with the red resource on it.
This one?
Yep. Oh wait, no, I own that resource already. Let's hire. Take this stuff. I'm going to give this to you.
Don't spend it all in one place now.
I'll get 4 popularity. It's my turn.
I don't actually think there's a single thing I can do.
I don't think so either.
So I will.
Yourself one final
I
popularity.
think I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Returning home.
Yep.
All right.
All right, Brennan. So I can hire once more.
I can take away
I can-
your ability to hire someone with 2 resources, but then
I already own those resources, so it
I can take them away from you, right? No, you get popularity when I do that,
Mhm.
so there's no point. Yeah, I'll just pass
Okay. All right.
because I'd be spending popularity to take popularity
Mhm.
Right.
to give you popularity to do so.
I think it's a little less efficient for me if you do that, but it's probably also worth it for you to hold on to your popularity. So I will spend those 3 to hire that guy,
Mhm.
and I'll give him to you. I'll get 4. 1.
Can you tell me why you're getting 4 and not 3?
because I'm getting 3, and this card that you
my
gave me
bad.
gives me 4.
The one that you chose not to give me.
And then I'll do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, I can't get any more popular with the rest, so I will give that to
Hey, I
you,
appreciate it.
and I'll get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. See,
Okay.
what were you worried about?
I'm still. I don't know, man.
Now play
you're
your-
so in your head.
Now
Don't
play
worry,
now
don't
play your
worry.
banjo twice.
You're fine.
All right, I would like to
You're
spend 2
fine.
resources.
You're fine.
I mean,
Don't worry. I almost won, but I didn't. Okay, and then I will return home. All right, y'all.
yeah, I guess I wasn't.
let's-
Yeah, my math being that you were gaining resources when you do that didn't quite line up
No,
because you
it's
already
because
had
I
those.
already own those
Yeah.
resources.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Most of this does not matter because that doesn't affect anything. Trollmakers Act is nothing. Resolve Harvest Tiles. Who's got the popularity? That's you.
Me.
So you will move up.
I also get the hat, which means I also move up too.
Nice.
Although
And,
not
then,
not
and
enough.
then the town votes, and the town votes for anarchy. Hilariously.
Join me, Anarchy.
Oh, sorry. Then Olivia's.
Right.
Okay.
And so it is a 3-way tie.
Amazing.
Where Brendan wins the
By
game
one
with one
popularity.
popularity.
What a tight game.
This was a
so
this was
funny.
a stressful game.
Well, so
was a stressful ending.
What's the tiebreaker for you and me? So I've got technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I have no
2,
idea.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 resources. You'd win. Well played, y'all.
Second place.
Second place.
Second
third
place?
Fourth place.
I have
Oh,
all these.
felt
I
so
actually,
good
Andy,
warmongering.
I have all
I
these tokens.
Yeah, I am sad. I should have
9
pivoted
to-
to fighting.
Oh
slightly
yeah,
faster.
all those also count definitely.
No.
All right,
man.
guys.
Woo,
I-
good game.
Yeah.
That
well,
was.
The
that
math
was
got
intense at the
finicky
end.
I
there.
know.
Yeah.
That's man. I'm all sweaty. Okay. Well, I think that's probably a good place to end it. So I think before this video gets too long, which this already is, we're just gonna do.
All right, bye
Thanks.
everyone.